did you know goldenrod makes an excellent tea?
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Aaron.
Me.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Tomic's veteran of the comic book industry for 30 years. I'm a writer, I'm an artist, and this sucks.
Don't start! We haven't left yet!
Try and knife me in the back, and that's what you get.
You know, you do the best you can.
Welcome everybody. It is.
Hi,
It's not our well, actually it is.
What?
Because I was gonna say our first episode of the new year. Because last time it was New Year's Eve.
Did I do that one? No. What?
I don't know.
What? Who are you?
No. But you know what it is, Shelley? It is,
What is it?
It's a special birthday edition of
Whose
Aaron
birthday?
Live.
Whose birthday?
As the great Howard Chaykin once told me
Yes.
many years ago, he said, Aaron, 60 is the new 40.
What'd you say?
I said, keep telling yourself that, Howard.
Uh-oh.
And now I'm telling myself that, Howard. So
How's
60,
that working for you?
We'll find out.
Poor Aaron.
I've only had a few hours of this, so I haven't.
Right.
I don't really know the full
Been
effect.
busy. You just haven't had a time to sit with it
That's right.
Sit
And
it.
stew
Sit
on it.
till you get all pruny.
Yep. So
This light is like.
I want you to know that Shelley is wearing shorts and has the fan on.
Mhm.
I have 2 sweatshirts and a coat on and a stocking cap and long jeans.
I did have like longer pants on, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna burst into flames." So I put shorts
So
on.
there you have it.
And it's not pretty, but I put them on.
You've heard of sweet and sour sauce. This is hot and cold sauce right here.
Hot saucy.
That's right. Emphasis on the sauce.
Saucy.
Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me on this, what we hope to be a somewhat festive occasion. I got a stack of gifts over here that I think Shelley's responsible for probably most of them, but a few people have sent in some things as well. We're going to take a look at all that, plus all the goodness that you normally get from this show. Lameness that you normally get from this
sakes, is
show.
what they say.
From this show, the so close to entertainment value that you come accustomed
So
to
close on this one.
in this show. So anyway, let's take a look and see
Who's with?
who's
Oh my
here.
goodness! Look at that, 90 people.
90 people
Don't
already.
you guys have something better to do?
Hey, don't encourage them. Stay right here. All right. So it looks like Coram came in at 3:10 a.m.
Early.
and said,
Early
"Happy
riser.
birthday! Thank you so much, Coram. Thank you for being the first one in the house. You get, what you get for that? You get nothing, but our undying
love and
gratitude for
gratitude.
you
Yep.
participating in the show. Howler 6480, who's normally first but isn't this time, says happy birthday. Thank you.
Yep.
Caleb Reynolds
Woo!
is here. Leg Kick is here because Leg Kick, of course, is almost always here. Mr. Chemo is wishing us wishing me a happy birthday.
Yeah, not mine. I don't want another one. They're overrated.
Fox Mulder says happy birthday.
Hey.
Remember, you're only as old as you feel.
Oh no.
I know. I must be 70
Oh
then.
no. I'm like 150 then. Crud.
Wizard Sleeves is here. Happy birthday!
That's a
Thank
word for
you.
me. Hey, Ron.
He's a wide, a large contributor in Graybeards.
Oh, nice.
So he confuses Gary constantly.
Nice.
McGregorable J, happy birthday! Thank you. Faust Fury wishing me a happy birthday. We'll get to you, Pity Ma, in a minute. Faust Fury, happy birthday, Aaron. A man called Lopez Lopreski, Wraith of Comicsgate, Hail, Beer and Celebration. Thank you so much.
My kind of celebration.
Pity Ma, happy birthday, Aaron, and many more blessed, happy, healthy, beautiful for years to come.
Aww.
You are a treasure. Wow.
True treasure. That's even better.
And I'm getting really close to being a buried treasure. So I've got...
Just leave me a map.
That's right. Hey, Shelley's in the chat.
Oh, there I am.
Toshiro, he's singing it like you're old. Yeah, it's
Don't
true.
I know it? Yeah.
Of course, that's how Graybeard starts out.
Does it?
You're old. It's the first.
Oh, I should know that.
Yeah. If you ever watched the show.
I do. Don't you ever watch the show? That's pretty good, wasn't it? That was good. Say it.
It was decent.
Say it.
Did you guys ever watch the show?
See, it was good.
It was not bad.
It was good.
Just
pains you to acknowledge it.
I
see how it is.
Yeah.
See how it is.
Shanthan Jetty is here. Thank you, Shanth. Wishing me a happy birthday.
Woo!
Chris Giuliano, thank you so much. Sequential Treasure says, did you get my birthday gift, A. Lopresti? I did. I picked it up yesterday. I have it right here. We can open it tonight with your permission. Or not. I was thinking about doing a video, but with the
oh my gosh,
clearing the house, we sold the manufactured home finally, but I got to clear it out, and then we're still waiting on baby to show up, grandbaby to show up. No baby. So there's a lot of
due yesterday. He's tardy.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation and things.
Every
going
time
on, so I don't know how
cell
soon
phone goes off, we're like,
yeah, I don't know.
I got a text at 3 a.m. a couple nights ago, and I was like, oh, here we go. Anyway,
it wasn't. It was somebody else. It was the Republican Party asking you for money.
Yeah.
NPC Oasis says happy birthday. Schism is here. Kelsey said to come and say happy birthday, so here it is. Happy birthday! Thank you so much.
That's so nice.
Kevin Tomset. Kevin Tomset. Kevin. I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Sorry, I really get excited about your name.
I sent out all your original artwork and all your books and everything. And full disclosure, I didn't know how much to put on for value because I know you guys get dinged when it goes to a foreign country to receive. So I ended up making an executive decision and sent it to you. $1. I hope that has made its way to you at this point. Yeah. Let me know if it has actually in the chat. But thank you for joining us. Randy Howell is here all the way from Canada. Thank you, Randy, for birthday wishes. Daniel Russell, Toshiro, Duck Bacon, everybody wishing me happy birthday. Thank you so much. Dan the Pizza Man Genovese, thank you. Bibliobob. Wow. I need Kelsey here to say that correctly, but thank you. He's also across the pond. Corin Zenith, he's in Australia. Thank you for joining us.
Cool.
So it's actually the day after my birthday in Australia right now.
Oh, well then I think your birthday's over.
Yeah, it's already over there.
Yeah.
Heat Miser's here. Squeaky. Caleb Reynolds. Everybody wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you so much. AJ is here. AJA. Stippling Vaughn. Stippling Vaughn, during snack time.
I'm not trying it.
Sent me pickled watermelon rind. And yes, I'm going to eat one live in just a few moments. So don't go away. But thank you for that, I think.
Yeah.
Solitary Rain is here, is wishing me, what does he say here? He says, "Hey, chat, thanks for the birthday wishes, but today is not, in fact, my birthday." No, of course, they're talking to me.
Oh, I see.
H is for Heretic is here. Grey Wolf Graphics. Joanna A. Quoth the Raven, Lewis Bright Raven. He's fighting the flu, but he's here. His eyes are purple and crying. Get well soon, my friend. Citizen Ronan is here.
Wow.
Repairman Jack. Jughead Grayson. Schism.
Goodness. Oh, just wait. Keep going.
What the heck is going on here? Okay. So People are, to my surprise, are showing up in the back room, and I don't know what's going on. Schism is here. He says,
Brian suddenly old. Is that how you feel?
Yes,
Aaron suddenly old.
Except it's not sudden. It was a
Just
slow.
creeps up on you.
Schism says, was that pineapple on the pizza? Is this the first time you've watched the show, Schism?
Watch the show.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. The perfect combination of sweet and savory. Solitary Rain says, don't show pies or EVS will come running. No, there's no pie eating today. It was cake. Cigar Gangster. Good evening, everyone. Well, thanks for joining us. Brian Suddenly Old. Jimmy Owens. There's Jimmy. Hey,
Jimmy.
Kevin Thomas is here. Dave DiPietro.
Ooh, I
love
student with that last name.
DiPietro.
He's awesome.
Happy birthday, Aaron. May you have many more years creating some of the best comics and characters ever. Well, thank you, Dave. Appreciate that.
Hope so.
Yeah. Kellraiser is here. Wishing me a happy birthday, of course. Loaded Dice is here. Dave Alicia. Ramon Adorno.
Ooh.
Ramon Adorno.
Oh,
I like that. I don't even know if that's
too fancy.
I don't know. I'm trying to be. Mr. Monkey
So
Boy,
fancy.
1969, Iodine 74. My homie and personal rival, Ellie McComicsgate. Happy birthday, Lopresti.
Think, Stip, Bleen. Says, wow, look at Shelley. I'm upright.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Custodian Ken is here. He's here to clean the bathrooms and sweep the floors. So appreciate
underappreciated.
that. And that's right. Brian 999 is here. Aaron's getting older, but Shelley is suffering Alzheimer's.
I hope not. Sometimes I think I am, though.
Well, maybe I am because that went right over my head.
Words are hard for me sometimes, depending on how many pain pills I've had to take that day. But I always say, I'm a math person. I'm not a words person. You're a words person. Sometimes too many words. Oops. Next.
I'm confused.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, let's see here. Wizard Sleeves letting me know he's just 8.5 years behind me. Robert Romano is here. He's our CG political analyst. Thank you for joining us, Robert. He's going to have a very busy 2024 and keeping us informed of what's going on Capitol Hill.
Booyah.
Zaid Comics is here. That, of course, is Merv the Astro Chimp. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy birthday.
Look at all this. That's so nice.
Nordic Nerd. Carry the 5. Ferris Comics is here. Survive Infinity 0088. Thank you so much. Duck Bacon.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Bacon. Paul Brill, our resident engineer, is here. Thank you. From
another math person. Do you hate words? I hate words.
Paul says, happy birthday from PDX. Are you in Portland right now, Paul? If so, you know what? Because there's that other Portland show that I am not going to or didn't go to. Because it was birthday. Well, it was birthday.
And baby
week, so I said I couldn't come because we thought the baby would be here. Still hasn't shown up.
Could have met for lunch or something.
I had to stop and get some bourbon. Happy birthday, Aaron says. Birdman Burr.
Bourbon.
Ronan is here. 1,724 years old. Who told?
If you're as old as you feel,
not that old.
Right there.
Not that old. There's Danky Frankie. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Christian Zaffo.
I got an LOL, Shelley. I made a funny.
Did you? I wasn't paying attention. Geek Avenger for $10. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Aaron. Remember to start keeping a journal or a diary. It will help you remember what you did yesterday.
That's a good point.
Man, I hate to see someone pay $10 for it. But there you go.
There you have it.
Randy Howell, $5 Canadian. Kit Carter is 2 backers from 1,000. Come on, it's Aaron's birthday. Indeed it is. Thank you for the 5, Randy, and thank you for plugging the book. Sequential Treasure says presents are made to be open, so open it. Indeed, I shall. We'll save it for the last one. Lee is here. Thank you for joining us.
Oh my goodness.
Am I forgetting anybody?
So
There's so many people here. Jeff Goulet.
Goulet, so fancy.
Mega McNutt is here. Suda Scram is here. My goodness.
You're doing a good job.
There's Marcus Killigrew, the purveyor of all things pop culture knowledge, is joining us. The Vespa guy has joined us.
Oh, hey.
I'm seeing a lot of Graybeards guys showing up.
Nice.
Aaron Sparrow. How about that? I can hear Aaron's creaky hip from Casa de Sparrow in California. It's more than just my hip, Aaron. It's more than just my.
Oh,
nice for joining us.
So
I'd like to
nice.
point out that I had to mail Aaron his book 3 times because he couldn't
Yeah.
figure out what his address was. But other than
Yeah.
that, he's a really good guy.
And he's a great editor.
He is. And
Yeah.
don't ever ask him for a Star Trek phaser because he won't be able to find one for you. But he can get every other toy in the world.
In the
except
world
that.
ever. Yeah.
Except that. Eric Wart is here.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Jake Blues is here of the Blues Brothers. Thank you for joining us.
dear.
Ferris Comics for $10 big. Thank you, Ferris. Appreciate it very much. Happy birthday, Aaron. May the baby come soon, happy and healthy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
We're so excited. And you could tell today, we saw
yeah.
him today. They came over and she's just like,
It's ready to pop.
she finally is uncomfortable. And I'm like, well, a day after your due date to finally get uncomfortable is not too bad. I think I was uncomfortable
About day 3.
Yeah, day 3. Yeah.
Mm.
Let's go up here. We had
We just did Ferris.
2.
Happy birthday, Aaron,
no.
you magnificent stallion. Thank you. How much? What? I just did that.
No.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did.
Holy crap. Talk about Alzheimer's. Happy birthday, Aaron.
Sorry,
May the baby come soon. Happy and healthy. Shelley.
I was elsewhere.
That was for you. Okay.
Okay.
You get it? Thank
Yeah,
you.
do it
Thank
again.
you for the
Do it again.
$10, Ferris. I appreciate it.
Do it again.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
There's Robert. He's saying this is where he stands. There you go.
I'll stand with you.
Johnny Rando is here. He's very random. He's here.
I love it.
Oh, Jimmy for $5.
Hi,
Thank you,
Jimmy,
Jimmy. Very much.
sweetheart.
Just love you too. Thank you. Appreciate that guy very
Well,
much.
that's nice.
Johnny Rando.
His little cousins.
He says, my little cousins loved Wraith of God 1 and 2. Great Christmas gifts. Thank you so much for the
Aw,
presents. Hey,
so
thank you,
nice.
Johnny. Appreciate that.
Very cool.
Mortal V is here. Kettle Black is here. There's a
love
joke in there someplace. Gary
Ba-dum-bum.
Bruce is here. Bub 66
Wow.
is here. Timmy Mello, always mellow. A mellow yellow for
Mellow
$1.99.
yellow.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Hey.
Thank you very much. I think that's happy birthday, Aaron. Thank you so much. Dung
my
Ringill is
gosh.
here. Old Dirty Fatty. He says,
Uh-oh.
it'll make your birthday even better is when Michigan wins tomorrow. The funny thing is I'm kind of rooting for Michigan.
Who are they playing?
Washington.
Oh, for sure then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't like Washington.
Hey, Amanda.
Hardware Wars is here.
Oh my gosh.
Amanda B, thank you for joining us. Citizen Ronan finally made it in. Heidi Mealy is
Hi,
there.
Heidi.
No hurry to catch up with you. Lol. Happy birthday, Aaron.
She's in no hurry to catch up.
Oh, I got
Because
you.
she's my age.
I see. I get you. I get
went
it.
to high school.
Explain the joke to me one more
Okay.
time.
All right.
Amanda B says, wow, all the cool people are here.
Oh, well,
Indeed, they are.
it's the
John Porton
place
is
to
here.
be.
And Blue Boy Comics is the last one to show up.
Good job.
Thank you for joining us.
Wow.
I'm so exhausted now that I'm so old after reading all that
know.
stuff.
It catches up with you.
It's the end of the show. I just read
All
the
right.
chat and I got to go. Okay, so let's keep this thing moving in a crazy birthday celebration. And what am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to wait or do I bring him in or what do I do?
Bring him in.
Just hang on 1 second in the back room and I'll bring you in. But first,
Oh, manifest.
I saw that.
Okay.
But first,
What are we doing?
we're going to do this because
okay.
everybody wants to see it.
Yep.
I'm not sure I want to do it, but here we go.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right.
All right, do it.
K Manifesto quickly for $9.99. Thank you so much. Appreciate that very much. Happy birthday, Aaron. What's up, Shelley? So he said hi
Hi.
to you. Don't forget. Don't go read that super chat. It's like,
Okay.
I just did.
Okay. Oh my
wait a minute.
goodness.
Interesting. We'll time this just right.
Aw.
Stat Zero for $19.64. Of course, that would be
His
the
birth
year I
year.
was born.
Yep.
He says, you don't act a day older than 19. There are fewer people that I respect in this corner of the comics more than you. I look forward to watching you build your empire.
I see what
Happy
you
birthday,
did there.
young man. Thank you so much, Stat Zero.
Awesome. Thanks,
And speaking of
Stat.
Stat Zero, why are you here?
I tunneled 2 years with a spork to get here, to be able to say happy birthday to you in person.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you very much for all the entertainment. Thank you very much for all the great books. And just getting to laugh along with you and Shelley for the last, 3 years or so
Yeah.
since I found you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Well,
That's so nice. Thank you.
I love your little bird comics and
Thank
read them
you.
daily as they show up on Twitter, and it just kind of warms my aging heart.
My little
aging
Grinch
heart.
heart.
You guys younger than I am. At least
Oh,
it's good.
no way. We're so. Oof.
Oh, you guys.
Maybe up here. The rest of us
What?
ain't
I said
feeling
it's
too
we
good.
act like we're
Important part.
12, but yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Eh.
Well,
You had a concerned look upon your.
no,
face.
I was going to read some super chats if
Okay,
that's
let's
okay
do
with
it.
you.
Let's do it.
There's Corin Zenith from Australia. Thank
Oh
you
my gosh.
so much for the 20. Corinth, he says, happy birthday, Aaron. May God bless you, Shelley, and your beautiful family. Thank you for all the amazing content. Thank you, Corin
Thanks.
Zenith, for supporting us all the
Wow.
way on the other side of the
That's
world.
amazing.
Kellraiser for $9.99 says, again,
Wow.
happy birthday. And remember, you're only as old as the one you're feeling of. No, wait,
Oh no.
something like that.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
I think we should reverse it. So, like, you know, I don't know.
all right.
Flash, pray, fly. I'll let you guys get back to your show.
Well, Stat, thank you
Thanks
so
for
much for
dropping
dropping in
by.
to
I
say
wanted
happy
to
birthday. It
say
was
you guys
very
got
kind of
decades
you.
left. You both look great.
Okay.
And I can't wait to
Thanks.
just be around watching you and buying your books for a long, long time to come.
Well, thank you. I
Aw.
appreciate that very much,
Thanks
dude.
so much.
Thanks for taking the time, man.
Thank
We
you.
will
Happy birthday,
see
Aaron.
you later. Thank you.
Thanks. So sweet.
That was nice.
Wow.
Okay. So here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
What the heck?
What's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Bigfoot sighting.
What?
What the heck?
I thought I was going on with Well Read. I
I don't know.
Wrong room.
We'll see.
Was
Oh,
I
no.
not supposed to?
No,
Do I need to
you're
kick
fine.
him out? Or
No.
what? I
No.
don't know what's-
All right. Since I'm here,
I've
hey,
lost control of my show, Kelsey, so I have no idea what's going on.
Well, hey, happy birthday. I
Thank
hear
you.
you're 40 years old, which is the new 60.
Yes.
I thought you were
Yeah.
older. I thought you were older than I am. I mean, this is great.
Yeah, you gotta
That's what I say,
flip that.
flip 'em.
Gotta flip
Yep.
that. It's 60 is the new 40.
Okay. All right, so see, there was a moment. I've been going through all the old graybeards, and there was a moment in one of the episodes where you backdated some of your artwork. Are you older than 60? Is there something we don't know? Like a thing with you backdating, right? So
No. These are milestones. When I turned 30, that's not a big deal for most people, but that's when I went into my midlife crisis and I haven't come out of it yet. Then when I turned 40, I was at CrossGen and Shelley threw a big party, surprise party for me at CrossGen. People showed up and I turned
so
40
you have
and I
some
was like,
friends. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
and at that moment I felt like, wow, I'm no longer young when I hit 40.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Then you hit 50 and you go, wow, I'm like halfway past the expectancy of my life. I am past the halfway point by a mile. And then you hit 60 and you're like, now I am old. Now I
It could be
truly
any day
am
now.
a great
now we're just getting started. No. We're just getting started. Well, I was going to make a video about you backdating artwork and trying to catch you in a lie. I was watching, but instead I made something fun, a little something about your winning streak on Graybeards.
Okay.
And maybe how that happens. So if you share my screen, we go. It's only about a minute long.
Then the day before the show, and then we'll take a poll, and whatever wins, that's what we'll do.
Cullen says everybody pick robots till Aaron loses by default.
No, I have the right, as host of the show, I have the right to change the topic if I need to ensure that I'm looking as good as possible when all's said and done.
It's a new intro, by the way.
I'm getting framed. It's not a competition, really, sort of.
Like a Jesus.
It's not about winning unless I win. Nice job. That really looks nice. That's definitely third place today.
Hence the name.
I think you're probably tied for third with that. I determine the winner. And once again, I've won.
You win some, you lose some.
Hey, you know, there's no prizes. We're all winners here. Not really. Sheeple Hunter says it shows poor character to get it wrong and still take the win because I don't want to lose. That's what you get when you throw something together in 15 minutes, but at least I did it.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
That's quality
That's
right
awesome.
there.
It was
Oh
awesome.
my goodness. So am I bringing these guys in one at a time or can I just bring
Yeah, I can go ahead
Whatever
and
you want.
I can go ahead and bow out if you
No,
make some
you
room.
don't have to go any place. It's
damn
not like
it.
I've got
I
a
was
show
trying-
planned and
okay.
you're wrecking
All
my
right.
programming or anything. Ladies and gentlemen, the teen sensation himself, Billy Touche.
Hey.
What?
Hey,
What's up? Remember, Aaron, it's just a game.
It's just life.
But even the art contests, it's just a game. Apparently not. But
No, he takes it
I
very
thought
seriously.
I thought your trivia nights were vicious.
No, it's
Kind of
not a
like going on
competition.
Graybeards.
Yeah.
It's not a competition. It's all about just friendly artists pushing one another to be their very best. And if someone in the chat wants to recognize my piece as being the very best, then I'm okay with
You're
that.
all right, Matt.
I'm not.
And well, happy birthday, brother. So I see is today your birthday? Is there what's going on?
60 is the new 40, Billy. That's what they keep telling me. And let's hope
Heck
it's
yes.
true. In fact, that was on my birthday cake.
Mhm.
60 is the new 40.
You'll have to let us know in 20 years, Billy, when you make it there.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. I gotta get my bell. Frig it. I gotta get my bell.
Uh-oh. Well, we should say he did have to buy his own cake. I tried.
Oh,
I made him a cheesecake yesterday, and I'm usually pretty good at baking, but I think it was because the cream cheese had previously been frozen. So we tried it last night. It was epically horrific. Horrific.
You know who else
So he
is?
threw it away.
You know, oops,
Oh,
sorry.
don't
You
throw
know-
Billy away. He's-
Yeah, you know who else is a little bit like frozen cheesecake?
Who's that?
Oh.
There he is.
Frozen
thank you.
birthday, youngster.
Oh my god.
Frozen cheesecake.
I
Graham.
just,
Had that
Cream cheese was
comparison before,
frozen, and then I
Frozen?
thought it.
Cheesecake. Oh my God.
He's more like a
Awful.
flaming
Salted
ice
or what?
cream, or
It
like
was
a flaming.
so bad. The taste was okay. The texture, vomitous.
No,
like
Graham
it was
is like a
horrible.
meat pie. Easy, come on.
No.
It was horrible. I was
Yeah, I'm not
ashamed of myself.
cheesecake. I'm
I
a
worked
meat
so
pie.
hard on it too.
It was bad. Now, Graham, I want to know I want to show you what you started. Stippling Vaughn sent me this as a birthday present. Old South sweet pickled watermelon rind.
Okay.
And what's up with the pickles? What is up with that?
I'm gonna
The
try
range
one of
there.
He's
these.
gonna eat it, and I'm gonna watch because I'm not eating it.
I want to try one of these, and if I barf, you guys are all going to be witness to it.
So-
Hey, my
Snip,
people
Snip,
eat
Snip
pickled
sent you
pig's
that?
feet here.
What's
Huh?
that?
Stippling Vaughn sent you that?
Yes.
Oh, what a great gift. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we'll see. We'll see, Billy.
But
It
you've
might
got
be
to
a terrible
know.
gift.
You've got to know it was inspired by Graham. So
Yeah, he's
The
Nothing beats
inspiration-
Brussels sprouts.
yeah, well, I
Those were
love it.
actually they were so good.
They were so
That's
good.
what he said. I couldn't believe it.
I know.
I ruined your joke by liking
I
it.
Oh my
How-
goodness.
I'm a little worried about this. Speaking of old, there's Gary Martin is joining us. Thank you, Gary. Wow. Now you want to make me feel young on my birthday? Gary's here. Thank you.
Yeah, I always
Ooh.
say that 65 is the new 64.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Oh,
funny.
we got somebody else here that is a long ways from 60, but it's Andy Smith.
You got that right.
Oh, damn.
Happy birthday. You don't look a day over 60, Aaron.
It's a good thing because I'm not yet.
Tomorrow you will.
I
In
know,
my case,
tomorrow.
48 is the new 60.
I'm gonna get up
Andy-
and I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Andy Smith, how do you explain that Cowboys game? My God.
That smashing Cowboys game.
Oh.
Yeah, but see, next week they have to play the Packers
Yeah.
in Dallas, and Dennis's team is the Packers, and everything goes that SOB's way. So it's going to
Graham, how can we
Oh.
how do we have a friend that's a Cowboys fan?
I don't know, but I'm hoping that he is going to be rooting for the Bills at 8:20 tonight.
I was gonna say,
Ah.
the
Yeah, no
Bills
way,
play
bro.
tonight.
No, I'm
Big
I'm
game.
going off. I'm fins, fins up, bro.
Yeah, fins
I'm
up. The
telling
fins
ya.
are going down tonight,
No,
boy.
wait, not like last time? Like last time?
How?
Uh-oh,
Kelsey
here
looks-
it comes.
Buffalo?
Kelsey's,
Yeah, we
Kelsey's
won. We
completely
won 11.
confused.
I was
Kelsey's
about to say it's rude to
You
speak
won
another language in front of people.
I know.
all right. So I've been gifted this by Stippling Vaughn, and I promised I would eat. This is for you
Oh,
later arrivers. This is a pickled
Look at it. Looks all
watermelon
like
rind.
transparent.
Oh,
And
boy.
What?
Go big, go big, Shelley. Can you go big?
All right.
All right.
Oh.
Now
Go big. Then go Cowboys.
They're wonderful. They're wonderful. They give us jam. They're wonderful candles. The things that the gifts they give is.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Why is it brown? Is it supposed to be
I
brown?
know.
We're about to find
And it's
out.
like transparent.
I'll bet you that's
It's
good.
gooey.
All right.
I bet it's great. I bet it's
It's
great.
going to be gooey and
All right.
disgusting.
All right. Here we go.
It
Here we
looks
go.
like
Do it.
beef
Pickled
gelatin.
eyeballs. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. How's it going for you? How's it working? It's gooey, isn't it? Is it gooey?
Is Aaron going to make it to 61?
Is he going to throw up on stream?
He's
Do
searching
it,
his
do it.
vocabulary to describe this insane.
No, I'm going to.
I don't have the words.
Not recommended for human consumption.
Oh my God!
Was it gooey? Like
Oh, it's gooey. It's like a sweet pickle. Like if you ate a jellyfish that was tasted like a sweet pickle, that's what you're doing.
Oh, my
Ew.
God.
Oh my gosh! Look at there's people just rolling in. This is insane. Look at this. J.C. Vaughn.
That's
This guy is the
There he
president
is.
of Gemstone Publishing.
Oh.
Well, I had to think. Yeah, I still got that watermelon rind in my mouth.
it'll
I
never
don't
be
know.
the same.
I don't like the taste of that to begin with. That just looked horrid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was like
It was.
transparent, kind of. It was.
It was not good.
Yeah, but there was no dyes in it or anything like that. So it's all natural.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah,
Wow,
natural.
wow,
flavor.
Yeah, you know what else is
Lead
natural?
with,
You
it
know,
looks and
Billy?
tastes like a jellyfish. That's
Oh, God.
that ain't
It looks
good.
like things that Irish people eat.
Now,
Horsemanure is
let me
natural
you
too,
guys
Billy.
let me bring in somebody that can only be described as the king of Comicsgate, a man who eats pie on his birthday and every other
Day of the
celebration, day of
year.
celebration.
Not
Ladies and
pickled
gentlemen, it's the man himself. It's Ethan Van Sciver.
God.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my friend.
Wow,
60
thank
years
you
old.
so much.
I can't believe you're younger than me. Older than me. Look at you.
Right.
You are you holding up just great. I'm so happy that I got invited. Thank you, Shelley. Happy birthday. You know, we really treasure you. Your work is amazing. You're a hell of a guy. And I'm
I
happy
thought
to
you
be
were
able to say
talking,
happy
talking to
birthday.
Shelley.
Embrace the Lopez.
Thank you. We got to
my
rename
gosh.
you Lopez this year,
Yes.
which was wonderful.
Was that this year? Oh,
I
okay.
think it was this
Amanda,
past
I'm
year.
not eating it.
Yeah.
It was
Lopez.
definitely
Yeah, it
this year. It was Lopez is definitely
yeah, that
this
was
year. It's like the
Yeah.
spring or
My son
Like
actually, they
June.
came over. My son and my daughter-in-law came over, and my son is like, "Where did this Lopez thing come from?" And I you can thank Ethan Van Sciver for having a brain fart and going, "So Aaron
I
Lopez,
did. You're the one that called him
What?
Lopez.
What did I just say?"
I'm working too hard. Yeah, just a short circuit, but it fits you. You are Lopez.
Somehow it
here.
fits.
I am now.
Yeah.
now you have your ethnic card. You have that's your
Yeah.
Jack of Hearts right there. Bam, your
Yeah.
Joker card.
Let me bring in a little color to the show because this is way too white, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Dave
yeah.
Williams.
Oh, D-Wham's in the house.
Yeah,
What's
nobody
up,
feels
sir?
uncomfortable now. Thanks, Aaron.
He
Mhm.
gets any older, he's going to be white. Look at him.
Look at that beard.
Happy birthday, my.
Yeah.
Oh,
You almost said it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
almost
for
said
joining
Well, you're right because
me.
Aaron is no longer graybeard.
Yo,
He's like,
mother-
you are teetering on Aaron the White. You're not
Yeah.
Aaron the Gray anymore. You're really like
I know.
you're.
Well,
Will
But
my
it's
power?
skin.
Will my powers expand now that
Aaron, I
Aaron's
just-
a
Yes.
white?
Hey,
in
Aaron.
all ways, brother. In all ways.
I'm the only one on this panel that has any color left in him. Look at it.
We're all just like
even
pale and-
me now. Hmm.
give me a day.
Shelley, I love that
Wash
shot.
this
You
braid
know that-
right out of my
love your-
hair.
I love Shelley's champagne shock.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
my
what-
rogue hair.
That's what we'll care.
It's my rogue
Yeah.
hair.
there
JC,
you go.
yes, sir.
Yeah, Aaron, I just want to say, in all seriousness, I really hope that 60 for you has been what it has been for me. It has
Thank
been
God someone's been there
it has
before.
honestly been one of the greatest years. I ended it sick, and that still doesn't even matter. You know,
Yeah.
Because
it really seriously it was I took a trip of a lifetime. I became president of Gemstone, all this kind of stuff like that. And I see the stuff that you're doing. And I alluded this, you saw that I reviewed, did a retro review on Garbage Man last week. And I alluded to it in that review, the fact that you're doing your own thing, and you're capturing a lot of hearts with it, man. It shows in the work you're doing, shows in the work the guide covers you did for me, and I'm just I'm blown away by it.
Oh, thank you so much, JC Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think Andy Smith had posted that this is was you, Andy, or Graham, that you're working how many years in comics and you're doing the best work of your careers. Grant, Aaron, I think you definitely are. Of being a Mike,
I had no place to go but up, though, Billy. So.
That's right. No, seriously though, you are.
Shows how happy he is to work.
No,
with
you've
him.
truly hit next level. You should be doing yoga right now because you'd be like a yoga master.
Thank you.
Well, the next level is where you go after hitting rock bottom. So
I'm going to bring in. I'm going to bring in a guy who's older than all of us combined.
I don't think they'll let you.
I will. I can take 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah, we
9.
got it.
Oh,
One more.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Now, the other people in the back, I see you guys. We'll get to you in a second. Hang on, because we know Mike won't stay long. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Barron. There we go.
Hey.
Nearly his bedtime.
Good night, Mike.
Happy birthday, Aaron. Pleasant dreams. It's true. I started working out in comics for E.C. Segar. I was his assistant.
Oh, wow. There you go.
I don't even know who that is.
The Popeye artist. Popeye
Oh,
creator.
get out of town.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You and
he
Art
was-
to Bear started by washing off animation cells for Chuck Jones. I know.
But Art was stealing them.
Yeah, that's right.
Taking them
Mike was
home.
doing his job and washing
Yeah,
them.
and it's true, Aaron, that you are producing the greatest work of your career right now, and that's quite an accomplishment.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that,
Awesome.
Mike.
Are you happy?
in the mail.
What do you need? What would make this coming year good for you, better for you?
Ooh.
Mm.
A
What
healthy
is it that
grandbaby.
you want at 60 now
Yeah,
that you
Shelley.
didn't need at 59? What are you looking for?
Those little blue pills that help. I know. I'm just guessing.
You can get those from Mexico really cheap. Lopez probably has a hookup.
Yeah, Lopez will get them for you.
Oh,
Send Jimmy down. He's close to the border.
Hymns.
A huge campaign, epic proportions of that.
yeah.
There you go.
How about that? How about a
How about
huge
that?
Wraith of God 3 campaign? And
Do we have a title for Wraith of God 3 yet or no?
we do. It's called Fear Hollow.
I think that could be done because from what I hear, that's a hell of a read. So I haven't heard one bad thing about that book, and I can only imagine that 3 is going to continue that. You
It's
know,
because Kelsey hasn't read it.
Ambition.
He hears good things.
Yeah.
So Graham,
read my own book.
Yeah, so Graham, the whole thing about you not showing ankles or anything like that, you really scratched the title Wraith of God 3 all nude. So you scratched that.
Yeah.
You're not doing that now? Okay.
You want that big campaign? That's the title, baby.
Yeah, epic.
So Aaron, did you get any,
I don't know,
Aaron, did you get any presents? What'd you get for your birthday? Any presents? Anything like?
They're all sitting over here. I haven't opened them yet.
Oh, well, no time like the present.
Here's one.
Well, it's only 4:30 out there, so he's got lots of time.
Yeah, Aaron, before you do
Are we
that,
going to sing
Oh,
happy
okay.
birthday or what?
All right.
Aaron, before you do that, I have some artwork that I did especially for you. If you
Here we go.
Oh, full screen, full screen.
On my
All right.
screen,
So
please.
this is it.
Mhm.
All
Gary
right.
with the slow roll here. We know it's coming. Come on, let's get it over with.
Oh, do I need to
Yeah,
show the screen here?
I'll let the screen
Oh,
before we do that, though,
oh.
See,
we're
Shelley.
gonna
you're
take a little trip back in time, share some of our favorite moments on Graybeards.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
Look at wow.
Oh
wow.
my God.
Shelley, when Aaron disappears on the weekend, this This is who
He cosplays as
That's where he
Andy.
goes.
That's what he's doing. Look
It's
at him.
so funny
Hey.
because these are the people. It's so funny, and no offense, Aaron. I know you're a huge Trekkie, but these are the people that say "fuck you, Comicsgate." I'm sorry.
I'm gonna punch down a Nazi.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
But
And then I don't know how I got a hold of this photograph.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's like from his cross-gen days.
It just
that was before
appeared
the
in my
wax
inbox
thing.
one time.
Oh.
So enough
That
of
one
that.
checks out though.
We'll go back to Aaron's early days.
Oh.
Well, that's Aaron trying his hand at wrestling. That lasted about 5 seconds. Was that it?
Yeah, I got pinned, I think. in 5
4.7,
seconds.
I believe, was more accurate.
I tripped coming out of the corner and I got pinned. So I
That's
didn't
right.
last very
And then
long.
his performance.
Oh my god!
Oh, that makes me want to throw up a little bit.
I
That's
know.
what he did
I
with all the extra skin.
Disavow. Disavow.
I'm gonna
And
eat
the
this
last
watermelon
one-
rind to make me feel
the last
better.
God,
one,
Aaron's
this-
like Christian Bale. When he takes a role, he really
Oh my
commits.
gosh.
The last one is Aaron at the last Comic Con.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
He can't sell pencils because he needs those to draw comics. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Whatever happened
Aaron,
to the
here's
dog?
here's the artwork that I did for you.
Okay, what do you mean pandering?
Oh my god!
Nice.
Oh, I love that.
That is perfect.
Oh, this is the tribute to Dave Stevens Comics Journal cover.
That's right.
Blow up on his face. I want to see that. That looks great.
So let's not blow up on his face. Let's blow up on some other.
Well,
things.
hey,
You know what I mean? That area.
Check out the
Don't
little,
forget to
little
talk
note.
about the trash. Oh, don't forget to take out the trash.
Yeah,
So
check
I-
out the little note on his light.
Oh my gosh. Well, I saw this
great.
like PayPal payment to you for like a couple $100, and I was like, what the heck is Shelley doing? And
I
this
told
is
you not to look.
Man.
Shelley,
Ruins
you have
everything.
something for him?
The Bickersons are back.
That's an awesome piece, Gary.
thank you,
Thanks,
Gary. I
Gary.
appreciate
Oh my
that.
God.
That was very
Shelley,
very unsettling. Thank you.
do you have something for him?
Do what? I gave it
No,
to
you
him.
got something now.
You already
Yeah.
gave it to him?
Well, I just showed him when you.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Aaron,
show
I
us.
just wanted to explain. That's the reason why I shipped you the Kit Carter pinup, because I wanted to include
Right.
those in the same package.
Oh.
Well, Gary, I'm not an idiot. I kind of figured things out.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I hear there's something else going.
I
don't
guess
know
I
what.
assumed
Aaron.
wrong.
Go
I
to
didn't
full
know-
screen.
I
Aaron
didn't
is
know.
Oh, look at that.
Spoil
Somebody
it.
turns 60 years old and he starts declaring he's not an idiot. That's
Wow.
awesome.
First
Where's
time
my
I can say
Prevagen?
that.
Yeah.
Aaron still peeks at his Christmas gifts before.
Yeah, I didn't hide it well.
Gary, that is stunning. Gary, stunning.
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
So thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
I really appreciate
So
that.
happy birthday, Aaron. Appreciate you and everything you've done, especially, Graybeards and how you've helped me out on my campaign. So just happy birthday.
Thank
course.
you. I appreciate that. Very kind of you.
You've helped us all
I
out.
got
Thanks
some
to
art for
Shelley.
you too, but I haven't sent it yet. Also
Oh,
got
okay.
another video, but I haven't finished that one yet.
That's what my son tells me. He goes, he got me he got me Christmas presents that I haven't got yet. He claims that they haven't showed up yet. So I'm like, so I'll get them next Christmas. What did you
All
get
right,
me for
good.
my birthday? He's like, so these
Did the
kids.
same thing.
Take your time,
Yeah.
Kelsey. He'll be 65 soon. You can send him.
Okay, good. All right.
Well, while we're all here and jovial, let's see. I don't know if I could do it, but this file.
If this whole thing crashes,
Well, I
don't know what she's doing.
Okay, we have a video.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Click on it.
And
No, that wouldn't do that.
You can do share file. If you do present and then share file, if it's a file that you have on your computer.
Right. But it's in a folder. I want to get it out of the folder.
no, it's in okay.
And then I want to do this. I want to do this.
And then this.
He is old. Let's remind everyone,
Oh, it's got to be changed to a. Well, we might be able to do this.
See, Aaron can blame everything on the pickled
And
rind.
so the show died.
Are you trying to
Thanks
all
to Shelley.
I don't know.
All right,
Get your grandfather to help you program the clock on that. You know.
Ethan's just down there shaking his head, going, has he learned nothing?
Well,
Where's the boy when you need
I
him?
can tell you, I
Not
did
one
it.
damn thing. No.
Ethan, is that a boss head wrap? What's the head wrap?
Oh, my son Hunter got me a Hugo Boss.
Nice.
Little hat,
Nice.
beanie hat. So I'm wearing it tonight.
Okay. So I click on. Does that do anything?
No.
Well, we see the screen.
Bro.
You guys
No,
are-
if you go to present,
dear
video
Lord.
file, and then select that file.
Yeah.
It'll play.
Bro, how long you been doing this, buddy?
It's my fault because
This is totally completely
It is
unprepared.
well, I did it. I didn't. No.
Takes practice.
I didn't want to ask you.
So I go to video file.
Yeah, present, and then
Well,
video
it doesn't say-
file, and then
Well,
select
what-
it from your computer.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
birthday. That's the file.
We
That's
all got to get
forward.
better at this.
And
No,
Yeah.
well, here's the thing. It's like normally people would just run over to Ethan's show right now, but since you're here, they can't. So I've got a captive audience.
Where'd it go?
I don't know where it went.
Ethan is
How many,
actually
how many
doing-
people are watching? And everyone smash the like, please. And
Yeah, well, I'm
subscribe.
trying to figure this
No,
out.
you didn't. All right,
Somehow it didn't work.
just move on. I'll fix it. Move on.
No, hold on. We can talk him through this. Let's teach him something for his birthday.
What format?
Down at the bottom of the screen. Get rid of that. You're sharing that. Get rid of that. So down at the bottom of the screen, you'll
Stop
see a
sharing.
button that says present.
Yeah.
Click on present.
Yeah, well, that's what I
Present.
did.
Okay. And then you'll see something that says video file.
That
It'll,
one.
Yeah, I
will
did.
pop up.
Yeah.
Click video file. Now it should open up a whole range of options from your.
It just says it's giving me stuff to choose.
Right now, choose one.
Yeah,
Go
I
to
did.
that folder.
Okay.
Pull up right next to you in a box right next to your face
Yeah.
on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Now push that button. Push the box that's next to your screen that has your video in it.
Open it first.
Yeah,
It's
first.
not- see, that's the thing. It's not okay. I have to open it.
And then it shows up at the bottom, right?
There.
There, okay.
Hey, opa!
Okay,
did
well,
it.
you know.
Old dogs can learn new tricks.
Oh, we know who it's from.
Happy birthday! Woo! I love you so much, and I miss you so much already, and I'm sorry I couldn't be there to celebrate with you today on your live stream, but oh well. I love you. You're the best dad I could have ever asked for.
Aw.
And yeah.
I love you too.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, you really did some work.
Nope.
Hey, Dad. Happy 60th birthday.
Happy birthday.
He looks just like you.
We're both so
Prepare.
thankful for you and very glad that you're my dad. And
much
we're also
younger.
looking forward to you becoming a grandpa. So again, happy birthday. And yeah, we love you so much.
Yeah, we're so thankful to have you in our lives, and you're going to be the best grandpa to our baby boy, and it's going to be so much fun. So we're praying that this is a really amazing year for you and just lots of exciting opportunities coming your way. So pretty cool.
Excellent.
Love you,
Shelley, can we just Shelley, can we stop?
Oh,
Can we
no.
finish
Yeah.
it quick?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Hold on. Yes.
So do we love her? Do we like our your new daughter-in-law? Do we love her?
I call her my daughter-in-love. Yeah.
Oh.
Fantastic.
She's amazing. We love her so much. Yeah.
Tell him to put some paintings on that wall. for
And he
crying out loud.
outkicked his coverage.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh.
She's awesome.
I think it's important that I read this real quick. John for $2 just got here and everything is in shambles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're boomers.
Hey, you surprise me with stuff like this, and I'm a little bit out of sorts. Let's see what Andy has to say, shall we?
Oh, hello. I hear it is a certain person's 60th birthday. 60!
This is nothing
That is
like
a
Andy.
milestone. I mean, it feels just like yesterday when a young, chipper, young in the face, head full of hair, Arnold Presti walked through the doors at CrossGen Entertainment in Oldsmar, Florida. That's where I first met this fellow,
You're
this
putting on
fine
airs,
artist,
Andy.
this
I know.
hard-working guy. And I gotta say, what a fine chap he is. Aaron, my friend, let me tell you, it has been an honor and a pleasure to know you for these past 24 years. Crying how time flies. Sure, we're a little lighter up top, and I'm not talking about the brains, I'm talking about the hair, but let's be honest, we're both probably slipping a little bit there in the brains department too. But you know what? While you still have your faculties and you can still push that pencil and produce the beautiful artwork that you do and the fantastic stories, you keep at it, my friend. 60 has never looked so good. Well, until 2029, when this guy turns 60. Always be younger, my friend. Bye, and have a great birthday.
Oh my God, so funny.
I think that was the real Andy.
Now this is a guy who knows how to use a computer. That was great.
I can't believe how young you are. You're looking spry, keeping Shelley on her toes, which is good for everybody. You guys are just the most wonderful people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, and I'm very grateful and blessed to have you in my life. You're so selfless. Anyway, I don't want to suck up to you too much, you know, or ask for a gift card or anything. But anyway, thank you so much for being in my life. It's better with you in it. I do love you both. You're good people. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, Jimmy, for
Oh, that's wonderful. Holy shit.
Beautiful.
Very sweet.
Way to go, Andy,
From the
mocking
madness.
his birthday. And what a
Happy
beautiful birthday.
Mr. Aaron Lepresti.
Of course.
60, bro. You're still a young pup. Got you. I still got you. By a whole, I don't know, 130 some days or something. But, hey, welcome to your 7th decade around the planet Earth. Shout it out loud,
Well,
brother.
he's got the kid
Shout it
shirt
out
on.
loud.
Aaron Lepresti, one of the only guys out there, older than me, still playing with superheroes. Happy birthday, pal. God bless.
Is this from your Kiss fan club?
Hey,
Yes.
Aaron Lepresti. Your run on X-Men was one of the best there ever was. Happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday, and just keep on trucking, brother.
There you
I think
go.
he's talking about
From the
your
madness
birthday,
to
Ethan.
you. Happy birthday, my friend. Peace.
Happy birthday, buddy.
That's great.
Thank you.
I know it's a moment.
Wow. So, Shelley, was this an example of Billy not reading through the whole email? Because I didn't. I get like the first. All right, Aaron's birthday is next week.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to be there in person. It's
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, holy shit, we're supposed to make a video.
I said you could if you wanted to, but yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
No,
Kelly,
not at all.
Kelly,
Very
unlike you to
nice.
miss a
Very
detail.
nice.
I mean, you're the only
thank
one
you.
that didn't.
Thank you,
but
Jeff.
it's no
Ask
big deal.
Jeff. Jeff knows.
Happy
Now-
birthday! It's Billy Tucci. Ding. That's
But
what it
wait,
would've
there's
been.
more.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now, I will say this, and this is not an encouragement, but I do have people backstage that want to come on. If anybody wants to dip, you're
Hey.
welcome to do so without
Aaron,
hurting my feelings.
I said what I needed to, man. I hope you guys have a great evening and a
Thank you.
fantastic 60th year. And I'll just be watching and see who else.
Too
is
slow.
Happy birthday, Aaron. I cede my place to the next person.
Is this where you go to a party and someone turns the TV on and everybody leaves at once? You're like, no,
Thank
wait.
you.
All right. So
How many
I'm
spots
thinking of
can you
leaving,
do?
but I want to see what's going to happen because
I'm
this is
following
going to get
Kelsey.
pretty crazy.
I'm out in about 5 minutes.
following
5
Kelsey.
minutes, I'm out.
Oh my gosh! Look at you chase.
Now
everybody
everybody's
around.
leaving. I'll stay. Okay.
Thank you, Ethan. Dan Lawless is here. Reenie,
Hey!
And got Aaron.
What do we got? 6, 7, 8. Oh, we have just enough. Thanks for joining us, Rainey. And Dan, of course, went to the bathroom just when I brought him in.
Right.
Look at this.
Well.
Still has his Christmas
tree up still.
This will be up. This will be up till March, guys. It's not coming down anytime soon.
I'm hoping to open a present here from you that might have a Star Trek phaser in it, just for old time's sake. But I'm guessing that probably didn't happen.
Oh, you think that might happen?
I don't believe that happened for a second.
I was worried about being on stream with both Ethan and Kelsey because I was like, oh, my beard game's just not strong enough. But Kelsey dipped out, so I feel a little bit better.
That's right. So you only have to deal with Ethan's mighty beard. Oh, David Williams is going pretty strong there too.
Oh yeah, look at Dave. He's getting
Dave's got it going.
Bring in one more.
Okay.
Here's a man who's small in stature, but big in
Danny
heart.
Lawless.
Oh.
Whoa, you
Hey!
wait a minute. Aaron looks really healthy. When I was told, "Hey, we're getting together to celebrate Aaron," I got excited and wrote a eulogy.
Oh,
What is it? Your birthday?
That's a tiny eulogy. You wrote it on a Post-it note. I have more to say than that.
Well,
He didn't have a lot to say.
Wait.
To say.
Is it your birthday?
Aaron Lepresti, he was great.
Is
That's
it your birthday or something, Aaron?
Apparently.
How old are you?
60.
60? Well, I'm going to keep this handy. I'm going to keep this nearby.
Oh.
I'm going to hold on to it.
No, I said this earlier. Howard Chaykin came up to me at San Diego about 10 years ago when he was turning 60, and he said, Aaron, 60 is the new 40. So I'll let you know if that's actually true or not. I also want to say hi to Dan Lawless, returned from the bathroom, and there he is. Thank you for joining us.
I got bathroom issues, I guess.
I mean, that happens when you get older, I hear.
He's not even 60.
Yeah.
And
He was making your birthday
man,
gift.
If 60's the new 40, that means now you can have your midlife crisis. You want to get some tattoos?
I'm one of the few tattoo-less artists.
A Corvette?
Sports car?
Yeah.
Okay, so Andy's still here, so I was like to
Oh,
present
did he
you
send
with
me
this
something?
from Andy. Yes.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, see, on
Yep.
screen. Yeah. Little Kit Carter action.
Oh, that's
Kit Carter.
I'm going to throw that.
There you go.
He
He
knows
traced that from your drawing of Kit Carter, though. Look
Oh,
at that.
Ethan.
Oh.
Just a bow. Just a bow, Ethan. My God.
Ethan, I flipped his drawing though, so it was facing the other way.
You light boxed it and turned it around.
He
Sad.
just
That's
changed his
beautiful.
signature.
I'm surprised the Andy Smith zippered, chest thing wasn't down to her belly button.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Well, you know how
You
Andy
left that part out.
She's in
Andy.
space.
Andy,
No gravity.
Andy, I had I have a very young nephew who was over visiting the house the other day, and I said, "Let's read Cordrath together," and opened up, and holy smokes, page 2 or 3, there's just turns into a porn comic. So now they don't bring the kid over to the house anymore.
We've been to
It's on
some.
page 9, by the way. But that's
Now, whatever. I skipped ahead to get to the good stuff. Look at this. And he sent me The Art of Brian Boland.
That's a great book.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
I thought he was going to send
You're
you
welcome.
the art of Andy Smith, nice and tight.
Well, it's not out yet, Jimmy.
Autographed by Andy for an extra $10.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he sends you the bill for it.
No.
What happened was Andy actually ordered this not too long ago, and they sent him 2 by mistake. So he's like, I'll just send one to Aaron.
Regifting.
Yes, thank you very much, Andy. I really appreciate that.
You got it,
Next
brother.
time, next time on Kings, you have to tell your Brian Boland story. I know this is Aaron's birthday, and we'll save it for another show. But how you and Ethan and Brian Boland actually became like pals for a spell there. Remember that?
Yes. Yeah.
And
I
then,
loved it.
it's a great story. We should save it for another show, but it's a great story.
Way to
So
tease
this
us,
is what
Billy.
you call a tease?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, we got to hear the story.
Because now I
But
want
for
to
next
hear
Kings,
the
no,
story.
this is
I wanna hear the
Aaron's
story
day.
now.
I got to check with Billy to find out what story he's referring
Remember?
to.
Oh, do you know what he said to you and stuff like that? All right, I'll look
Yeah.
at Ethan.
Tell me, and we'll talk about it on Monday. Yeah.
It was like the best story I heard of 2007, and now you've forgotten about it.
Well, when you got
There
a
were
lot
a
of
few.
good stories, they sort of blend together. Comic Exposed for $5. Thank you so much. He goes, give me a straight answer. Whose birthday is it? It's mine. It's mine.
Did you do anything today, Aaron? Anything special? Did you have a special meal or?
Well, no. Shelley.
Good job, Shelley.
Shelley made me a cheesecake.
It
was a
epically
disaster.
horrific.
It was a disaster.
Oh.
So I had to
It was so
go
bad.
to the store this morning and get a cake and had him write "Happy Birthday, Aaron" on the cake.
He had to write
Wait,
it.
you had to get your own cake?
Yeah, I know.
I told
it's
him
pathetic.
last night, be prepared
It's
for a
sad and
backup.
pathetic.
Aaron, how long have
I
you
made
and
cheesecake, and it
Wait, Shelley, how do
Yeah.
you mess up a cheesecake?
Very
Right?
carefully.
Wait,
I used cream cheese I had in the freezer, and I think
Of
that was
course
it.
you did. Of course you. Okay. That's it.
And so it tasted okay, but the texture was horrific.
Aaron, you didn't
Really.
even rate fresh cream cheese.
No. Well, I have to say though, I haven't driven since July because I've been on pain meds the whole time. So I could have gotten you a cake. But even if I could have driven, I probably would have said, "Hey, hit the road."
Now, wait a minute.
Get your
Last
cake."
year I had to get my own cake too.
Well, that's what I say. Even if
Oh,
I'm, okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
Shelley.
it was. I had
It's
so much.
become a
hope.
I get my
tradition.
own cake every day, Aaron. I don't know what the problem is.
What are you crying about?
Like, honey, I'm going to the store again. She's like, no. And you're
Oh
coming,
my
like,
gosh,
look at the
you guys.
cake I found.
And this thing takes forever to make because it has like 3 stages, and it's called cream cheese pie. But oh my gosh, I worked so hard on it, and if you guys know, like for me to stand up that long is really painful. So
She tried.
And
I
yet,
told her, I said,
even after all that effort, Aaron still threw you under the bus on this stream.
not a problem.
It's
I
the
have
entertainment
tire
business.
marks all over me. So
John
Shelley,
Malin. Hey, John Malin taught me it's the entertainment business, baby.
I was going to.
That's
I
right.
told him I'll make another one last night. I said maybe I'll just make another one, and
Shelley?
then we didn't.
Shelley, in private, Aaron told me that you burn Kool-Aid.
Oh.
No,
Nicely
I
done.
am a good baker. Like I am like gluten free. I got you. I am
Wait.
so good.
Hey, I'll tell you something. All the people that are watching right now, some super chat birthday presents would be nice for Aaron.
Well,
I'm just saying.
They're actually
Couple of bucks.
chatting. They're actually super chatting you, Ethan.
No, they're
John
making
said-
fun of me and giving you money, and that's fine too. That's a good But you guys can send birthday presents. That would be appropriate, I
John for
think.
$2. Thank you very much. He says cream cheese pie
There
is
we
an
go.
stripper stage name. There we go. Thank you.
Well
What
done.
was that? We
Well
made up
done.
the. What was the? You got these names, and then for characters, and then I added the sidekick. What was it?
We had this book we did for Image back in the 90s called Chicks, Chix.
Oh, yes. I remember that.
And it was kind of a parody book of Babe characters. And we were just coming up with names.
Oh, Aaron, for that, you're welcome.
Chicks? That was your idea?
The acronyms? With the...
Yeah, because if there was no she, there'd be no chick. So you're
No,
welcome.
true. You're true. That's true. So here's decades later, Billy Tucci on my birthday taking credit for the one idea I had that actually made money. So we were coming up with these names, and I came up with Joan of Arkansas.
Joan
And
of
Shelley-
Arkansas.
Joan of Arkansas, and Shelley came in with her sidekick.
Sweet potato pie.
Nice. Very nice.
Weren't those like the code names for the Clintons during the 1990s?
Wait a minute, Aaron. It says Grandpa on there.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
Lieutenant
Yeah.
Hughes for $1.99. Happy 60th birthday, Grandpa. Time to smash
Well,
2024.
Our grandson was
Soon.
due yesterday.
No, wait a minute.
So
wait a minute.
It's true.
I
there.
am not. I'm not a. Wait a minute. I'm not a grandpa yet.
You're not-
That goes out to Lieutenant Hughes.
Wait a minute. You're not a grandpa yet? My granddaughter is about to turn 11.
Ooh, yeah, no, we were late bloomers.
I didn't start
Our
as early
child's a
as
late
you did,
bloomer.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Wait, Jimmy, I'm sorry. Jimmy, your wife is how old?
Oh,
16?
no, my wife is 30.
No, Jimmy, how old's your wife?
No, my wife is 30, but my
Your wife is 30 and your
Yeah.
grandson's 11.
yeah
God damn,
granddaughter is 11. No, but my
Damn, I love Texas.
Yeah, but he's already looking for
No,
his
that's-
new wife who's
yeah.
16. So
Oh
no, well, no, that's my current wife who's
Yeah.
because that's what I did. My midlife crisis. Some people buy a sports car. I got a wife half my age.
I understand that wives love to be referred to as my current wife.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's because you haven't tried living with me yet. I know it's hard living with me, so I always
I
go.
say that to Aaron all the time. Next time you should marry for money.
Well,
Oh.
Jimmy
You should've
Reyes.
married better.
Jimmy Reyes is the Leonardo DiCaprio of comics, so he's just keeping them young, keeping them moving, and keeping them young. For $20, Comics
Ooh, that ain't
Exposed.
cheap.
Thank you very much.
How'd I do?
I'd say that would buy a good cigar, right, Graham? If
I would.
smoked.
I'd say that.
Yeah.
That's so nice of you, Comics Exposed.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Aaron. You rock. You're way better than Ethan. Here we go. John, Shane, Billy, Irene, Dale, you dominate all those losers. They're just retards compared to you, and your hardworking mom is the best.
F you, Comics Exposed.
And thank you, Comics Exposed. See, he
I'd
likes
agree
me.
with that. I would agree with that, but exempting Reenie.
See, Comics Exposed knows.
No, it's way better.
He knew Latinos are the
We're all
hardest
bad,
working
but
race.
Reenie's
He's like,
really nice. So.
Nicholas,
I'm glad I didn't get any
thank you.
strays
He says,
in
happy birthday, Shelley's husband.
There you go.
Well, see, when Ethan solicits super chats, this is what happens. So
Get him. Come on, super chats, guys. A couple bucks. Be generous. It's
birthday
his birthday.
celebration.
or Beck, his book.
for $2. Happy birthday, Aaron. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that very much. Very kind of you. You guys
If
are
Aaron
great.
were on a stripper pole right now, you guys would be way more generous.
Yes,
I don't
that's
know
what
if
we
they-
need.
I don't know if they would be or not.
I don't
actually.
think
Come on,
Aaron
guys.
can
Daddy needs
send
a-
super chats.
Oh,
Daddy
speaking
needs
of
a
which,
new cheesecake.
Speaking of which, that's
stripper pole.
stripper pole. That's a great segue. Shelley, show your next video you got of Aaron.
No, hang on a second.
Oh, no.
Dan
I'm done with
Wallace.
those.
Dan Wallace has
speaking of
brought
cheesecake.
something to share. So, Dan, may I share this? No?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, Aaron.
There you go.
Oh,
Hello.
Yeah.
I love the
Could've said
smile.
That's great. Look at that. Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Oh, that's amazing, Dan.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is so
That's
funny.
freaking hysterical.
It does look like him too, doesn't it? Kind of.
It does.
Oh, yeah. Zoom in so we can see.
Brilliant.
This is just digital,
That's
you
gotta
know.
be. That's gotta be a trading card. That's gotta be a birthday
Yes.
trading card.
It actually kind of looks
Right.
like Andy, so I could use it for Andy when he turns.
I was going to say you could reuse it.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Oh my goodness.
I did not show.
Dan.
I was going to show send this to Shelley. I was like, I think I'm just going to
The
wait
best part is
in case it doesn't get approved.
Oh my gosh, it's
the
so
feet
funny.
sticking out the bottom's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, thank you.
That is beautiful.
That is
It's very, very, very Mort Drucker influence too.
Yeah, I was trying to. I
Love
mean, I
it.
know
Love it.
Aaron's tastes and all that stuff, and I was like, I got to dial into that. Yeah.
Now, is this digital only?
Yeah,
or
it's
is
just
this-
digital. I could send you a file if you want.
Yeah, so I can print out and have a little card there that. Wow. Thank you so much, Dan. Jimmy Owens is
Sure.
grateful for $5.
Oh, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy. He says, happy birthday. Glad I could contribute to it. Thank
We're
you
glad
so
you're
much.
here.
Yes, really appreciate it. Everybody's listening to Ethan. I'm going to have you on more often, Ethan.
Ethan.
Absolutely.
Nabotes for $10. Wow, thank you so
Wow.
much. It's no post-it eulogy. Will the stream get taken down if everyone sings happy birthday? I guess either because copyright or impending train wreck. Brohawk equals Buck Wild FYI. There's a lot of information in there to
I
discern.
don't want to know.
Thank you
That
so
sounds
much.
like more Clinton code names.
Yeah.
Holy
Thank you.
crap. Ethan Van Sciver,
Wow.
thank you so much.
Oh,
Very nice.
I
There
can't
you
draw
go.
as well as these folks, so I thought I'd just give you some cash. Happy birthday.
Cash makes everything
We
happy.
appreciate it,
I don't know about
Ethan.
that.
Wow, thank you, man. I really
Mhm.
appreciate that. That's very
So
kind.
much.
Um,
Wow.
I'll keep saying
Oh,
nice
wow.
things about you for the entire year now.
Oh,
Custodian Ken for
Bargain.
$10. Thank you so much. No message, but it's a heartfelt cash donation, and we
I
appreciate
appreciate it.
Robert Romano for $1.99. God bless the Loprestes. Here's to many
Oh,
more.
thank you.
Many more Loprestes or many more years?
Yes.
great,
Oh.
Robert.
Both.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Got a
Thank
new
you,
little
Robert.
prestige.
You got to pick.
Yeah.
Dan, the Pizza Man Genovese for
Hey,
$5.
Dan. Hi, baby.
Says, happy birthday, Aaron. Have a slice or two of pizza on me. Thank you. I will. Appreciate that very much. Geek Avenger for $2.
Sure.
Death by motorboat.
There it is.
Is that covered by life insurance?
I
Would that
hope
pay off?
That's right.
I just
Shelley's
realized I
already
forgot the
going,
nips.
"Hmm."
Oh man.
If I show up dead tomorrow, you'll know that there's.
Oh Lord.
I hate to take
Come
the
on.
walls off the screen here.
So Aaron got cannonballed.
What's that?
You got cannonballed
I got cannonballed?
in the picture. Those two cannonballs.
I'm
Did you catch it?
older.
Wait,
I need
catch-
I need an
catch it,
explanation.
catch it.
What cannonballs?
Those big old bitties.
John
I was
for
looking at the
$2
beautiful
says,
drawing.
EVS had to dip into his cake account for that super chat. Thank you.
Oh,
very
it's
much.
his birthday.
Oh,
Thank you very much for that. Shanth and Jetty was backstage, but he dipped out. So
Uh-oh.
Shanth, I appreciate you being here. You can come back.
Sorry.
We'll be on for a while. Yeah.
I'm gonna dip out because I feel like I've
Yeah, I
been
gotta
here the
take off.
longest. So anybody else
Thank you
can pop
guys
in.
so much.
Happy birthday! We
Ethan,
love
thank you
both
so
of
much.
you.
Hey, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all you do for not just me, but for everybody, and helping us promote our campaigns and giving us a second chance here
And
in Comicscape
you take
land.
so much crap that
It's my pleasure. It really is. Happy birthday, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
See you tomorrow, buddy.
Thank you.
Aaron, I got to take off as well. I really appreciate you having me, and sincerely happy birthday, brother. Love
Thank
you.
you.
Keep it up, and we'll see you tomorrow night. And when I was doing improv, we would always pull people on stage to do a happy birthday song. So the happy birthday song goes like this. You warm up the pipes, me, 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 me. And it's, this is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Just like your old man, Dawn.
Andy Smith.
Oh my gosh.
Andy
Oh,
Smith.
Now that's how you do it.
Do we all have to sing to you, Aaron? Is that what's going to happen here? We're all going
Yeah,
to
one at
do
a
our
time.
own rendition of
Do
the
like
happy
a
birthday song.
solo.
Oh my gosh.
Evil
I could
one
do the
for
black one
$5 says,
for you.
Aaron, don't let aging get you down. It's too hard to get it up again.
Oh Lord!
Get
Lord.
up again,
Oh.
not it.
Yeah, you added the.
Nice.
Look at Rainey. She's blushing. Happy birthday, my favorite senior comic
So
artist
good.
that won't grow up. Thank you, Evil One. I
That's
appreciate it.
so true.
And Togamo Model Works for $5. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. Eating cake and ice cream. I do that every day, but today it seems legit. Love Graybeard Show. Happy birthday, Aaron. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Oh, my hammy's cramping. What? Who gets a cramp sitting in a chair? That would be me.
My wife,
It's okay, Abs.
Graham Isaac,
Yeah.
sent me these Monte Cristo Cubanos, was sending to Debbie. Dude, oh my God. So I stole all of Debbie's. He buys Debbie little cigarellos, and I've been
I was
smoking.
gonna say, is that like does that count as a cigar or a cigarette?
Cigweed.
It's a little cigar. It's like a chick cigar.
It's
I'll
just-
take that on
it's-
Sunday night.
They should
Get
name
ready
those.
for my Finn to beat the fucking Bills tonight. Boom.
Somebody
Hey,
made a
that-
cigar with me in mind. They're
You
like,
guys
hey,
are beat up
Oh
and
my
you're getting
gosh.
beat.
Right size.
Merv the Astro Chimp for $2.
Right.
Happy birthday, Aaron. You missed some supers earlier.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. What did I
Wait,
miss?
Merv the Astro Chimp? What?
is it an empty chair?
and Shelley, don't worry about it. When I get up, all of us here as artists, after we get up from long hours of drawing, all our legs feel like a baby deer has just been born. We
Oh, yeah.
true.
We're all
my
aggravated.
God.
Jello.
So my low back the way it is, me too. But I get to see my surgeon tomorrow, so I get to finally schedule.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's really sad.
Good luck, honey. Good luck.
Oh, here we go. Amanda for $2
Oh.
and it says, now Shelley, we need a second opinion.
I saw that when you ate the watermelon rind, and
Yeah,
they're like,
she was
"Shelley,
trying
you
to
eat it."
get
And I
you
was
to-
like,
yeah.
"No."
Oh, why don't you eat that, Shelley? You're not pregnant. You're gonna eat that.
Yeah.
wait. Did you say
That's
who ate a watermelon rind?
It's pickled.
Pickled.
Like
Yeah.
that makes a difference.
Stippling Vaughn
Aaron
sent this to me
described
as
it
a
as
birthday
a
present.
jellyfish that's been put into a pickle jar.
Oh,
Wow.
Like
I've never even heard of
gooey
that.
looking.
and it's not, it's sweet dill too. So it's like, ugh.
Who sent you that? Joan of Arkansas?
Sweet
And
potato
sweet
pie.
potato pie.
Zayd Comics, also known as Merv the Astro Chimp, for $5 says, happy birthday. Reenie's like, what are you talking about?
I don't get it, but let's roll with it.
Happy birthday, Aaron. Thought I'd be able to hop on, but it's busy at work, so I can't sneak away. Here's another 60. Here's to another 60 years, or at least 60 more books.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
very
Yeah.
much, Phil. I really appreciate that.
But I should
That
point out
would be
that
the
Phil works at an arcade.
So Aaron, real quick, here's a funny story that he mentioned Reenie. So Reenie, so every Friday I have lunch at this local club with my bunch of my veteran guys, you know.
Oh, cool.
And one of the guys, Steve, is like, so tell me about this Reenie.
Oh,
He's like, what? He's like, yeah, tell us about Reenie. And who's Reenie? Like, artist and like, oh no, you have fans who don't even care about comics. All they care about is you. that apparently
There
he was
you go.
watching our YouTube show. He's like, so
That's
tell,
right.
tell me about
Hey,
this Rooney.
You have
Rooney,
Rini on to boost your viewership by like 100 views a day.
Shut up, I would
Rini, I know exactly what you're going through. If I had a dime for every, fan out there,
That's
You'd have a dime.
every simp. Yeah.
But nothing for nothing though. Of our professionals that I've had, I think the highest viewed professionals on my show was when Meet. Yo, what's up, bro? Was
Nothing much.
Meet the Bros.
I just came in to say happy 60th birthday, many happy returns. Continue, Billy. Go, go, go.
Thank you.
I'm just saying I think my biggest viewed professionals was Meet the Bros Better Halves.
Oh, that was.
I thought it was going to be.
And we were drinking and stuff like that, and Shelley was yelling at everybody. It was like Valentine's Day, like 2 years ago or so. I'm like, Meet the Bros Better Halves, and like, let's bring the gals on. I think that's our biggest viewed show.
Cute.
Is that
I
right?
think that was the one where I had to tell the story of how we met.
Yeah.
And
show the drawing.
Hang on one second.
How
one second.
did you-
So,
how did you meet?
Aaron, you sent me a $1.99 super
Oh,
chat and
yeah.
said, I guess my invitation was lost,
Sorry.
like my
Oh.
book. Now, what's going on? I mean, here
It was
you
much
are.
funnier. It was much funnier before I was invited.
Oh, so you were Shelley gave you the late edition. Is that
While
what
I
it
was
was?
over here,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
she snuck it over to me.
Talk's about to start.
Okay.
'Cause the Bills are about to beat up the Dolphins.
They're
Yeah.
a 3-point
Sorry
favorite.
about that, Billy. But
Yeah, I'm
hey,
gonna
I
bounce
wanna
out too, so I'll
happy
bounce out in a
birthday.
few
Are
minutes.
you lousy
Take
son
care,
of a-
gentlemen.
Okay.
I
Graham
just
has
want
an
to say happy
excuse.
birthday, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Graham, very much,
Thank
man.
you,
Thanks for
guys.
taking the time to come on. I really appreciate it.
It's nothing. You guys are both beautiful people. You're incredibly talented artists, and I'm honored to call you friends. So have a
thank you.
great night, and see you, everybody.
Thanks,
And
Graham.
remember,
See ya.
Graham, thank
go
you.
Bill.
All right,
Oh,
we'll
shit.
see.
This goes off.
Jake Blues, $25.
Ooh,
Wow,
howdy, Jake.
thank you so much. Happy birthday, sir. Well, thank you.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce out too.
Oh,
Because
you
I'm a
lousy
Dolphins
son
fan.
of a-
So we're playing. See
Oh.
you see my Merino hat my helmet right there. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Why are
so-
you a Dolphin
Oh, yeah,
fan?
you got that one.
Let me open a couple presents,
What-
Billy.
okay, Jimmy asked me why I'm a Dolphin fan.
No,
So
I did.
here's the story, if I may. It's gonna be real quick. So my mother married her high school sweetheart,
Oh.
and they had 3 kids, right? Then their father went to the Air Force, and they got divorced by the time my mother was like, I don't know, like 24, 25 at the time. My mother remarried, so now then we had us, the next batch or whatever. So my older brothers, when they were like 10 or 11, my mother sent them down to Florida where their father lived for like 2-3 weeks. And they had the best time because they were totally uncontrolled. They were in Florida in the Everglades and having a great time. And then my brothers say to my mother, and Shelley, you'll understand this, we want to live with dad. But the father has had no contact with these kids in 10 years. And my mother's like, oh yeah, fine. Stay with him. So they were there with him, and he enrolled them in school. They were there for like a month. And then they came crawling back, crying back. They want to come. They had no clothes. They had no food. These are total fuck up. But when they came back, they brought all this Miami Dolphins stuff because they had no money. So my mother sent them money. I don't know how, whatever it was, Western Union or something like that. And they bought me like a Miami Dolphins helmet and jersey and all this. I was like 5 years old. They're like 5 years older than me, 6 years older than me. So I've been a Finns fan since like 71, 70.
Oh,
So
nice.
When they were winning it.
Yeah, when they were winning. So I've been long suffering ever
Yeah,
since.
exactly. I know that feeling.
Try being
I
a
know
Lions
that
fan.
feeling.
So you got to love your team, right? What am I going to? Now, that's my AFC team. I'm a true Dolphins are my real team, but I'm also kind of a Giants fan too. So because I married a Giants fan.
Well, what are you going to do?
You have to.
You're in
be
New
there.
York. You
Well.
got to do,
Yeah.
when in Rome, right?
Even though they're in New Jersey, but whatever.
All right. So I got a birthday present here I'm going to open as we go through the show. Let me
What's
go
the
big here
card
for a
say?
second. I will get there.
Okay,
I'll
my
get there.
bad.
It says, happy birthday, Lopez.
Oh, that's fine.
Apparently, I can't escape that. It says, it's got some beer on here. English bitter, German brew, Irish porter, Pilsner too. It's like Dr. Seuss.
Oh,
Yes,
I would
very
drink it.
Dr.
I will
Seuss.
drink
Very
it there.
Dr. Seuss.
I will drink it everywhere.
Rich brown malt, amber
Without my
ale,
underwear.
frothy lager, dark or pale.
Thank you.
Lemon
this.
shandy, purple pumpkin cider, chocolate stout, or something lighter.
Oh my goodness.
Great picture. I love it.
Weizenbach or IPA. Enjoy a cold one on your day. Cheers to you on your birthday. Happy birthday. Love your pal, Billy. Aaron,
Yay.
have a beer.
nice.
And look how big the B is in his signature.
I've actually
The
drank
proof.
beer before. There it is with Billy.
I think, Lopez, I think you look fantastic in that picture.
Nice photo, yeah.
I think you should frame that.
Photoshopped.
It's the warming the brew was giving my face, I
Then
think.
where's mine?
Shelley, we had a lot of fun that night in San Diego. We wish you were there. Well, Debbie wishes you were there. That's for sure.
I wish I
Debbie
was
really
there.
wishes that she
Yeah,
was there.
Someday I'll be able to come back.
You have that? You have that. Oh, you have that.
Technical fleet manual from Starfleet. There you go.
You have that?
So when your enterprise breaks down.
Holy crap, this is like old.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, when in Rome, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So Aaron, there is this antique bookstore which is fantastic. It's like a mini. Yes, dude.
Wow. Look at
It is.
that.
And the pea stains?
No, all the color. It's all color coordinated. Every aspect from rankings to the various fleet. Yeah, it's.
I can have
So-
my 92-year-old mother make me a Star Trek uniform now because I have the pattern, right?
Oh, is that what that is? I thought it was a floor plan.
And it smells old
It does.
inside.
He loves that smell.
Aaron, you should go on the Jack show and
So Aaron, so Debbie and I were out east in the Hamptons, and we found this bookstore, and they had that.
Oh,
and I'm like, and I thought, like, oh my god, Aaron would love this. But it was a summertime and all this stuff.
Oh, a
And then
lightsaber.
I didn't buy it for me. I didn't buy it. And then when Shelley sent us an email that it was your birthday, I'm like, oh my god, that book. And she was like, if you can draw something and all like that. But I'm like, and I raced back out to the Hamptons and in Southampton, and that book is still there, and I bought it. So I just thought something
Dude,
that you
thank you for putting that much effort in, Billy.
I did not know you would like that still, but when I saw it the first time, I was like, I want this, but I wouldn't appreciate it. But it's got like uniforms, every badge, every color, it's to the T, and I thought you'd like it. So
I'm gonna read this all the way cover to cover before I do my next dramatic reading of Star Trek 2.
And I will hear about it every morning after.
Aaron, do you think you could beat Anna in Star Trek 2 trivia? Or?
Oh God! Oh,
awesome!
Please.
In
do you
your
think you beat-
wow. Thank you guys. Bring me another one. Let's
All right, Aaron, I'm gonna jet, Aaron. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
Bye, Billy.
Billy,
love you, brother. Love you, Shelley. You look great. All right.
Thank you
Live
so much.
long and prosper. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, he
Thank
is
you,
living
buddy.
long and he is prospering.
Thank you.
As long as Rini stays in the stream, we won't lose any viewers.
That's right.
We're still okay.
You can't leave until I dismiss you.
Look at Shelley.
No, it's not. It's all Aaron and Shelley.
Who's this from? Maximum Impact, Minimum Wage, Tonic Comics, Saving the World.
I'll be reading that
Oh.
one. That's
Happy
awesome.
60th, boss. Look at that. Got my own.
Awesome.
That looks fun, man.
Was that Garbage Man?
Oh my gosh, there's just
Looks like it.
total nudity in here. No, I'm kidding.
No. Everybody knows you, Lopez.
All right. Thank you so much for that from Tonic Comics reaching out on my
Awesome.
birthday. I feel like Kirk at the end of Star Trek 2.
Oh.
It's like Spock was trying to tell me something. Anyway.
Nerd.
Yeah,
I
well,
have one.
it's only the greatest movie from 1981. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
all.
All right. So, now who sent this?
No,
Thanks
I
a
knew you
lot.
were going to ask me that. Hold on. Oh, Paul Ogg.
Paul Ogg did. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't get
Ooh.
it, but what's the joke? Do we know the joke? She's looking right now.
I don't know. Didn't somebody mention earlier that?
It's jammed with
Oh,
laughs.
Miss Stiplin, you're so sweet. Why am I so red?
I'm
hot too.
You're
not
flushed.
like I mean temperature.
Hey, it's his birthday. Way to go, Aaron.
Aww.
Classic Cracked magazine. I loved these when I was a kid. Oh, this is why. John
Yes.
by John
Nice.
Severin. How about
Oh,
that?
yeah. God,
Wow.
John Severin was so good.
I'm surprised you haven't smelled the paper yet.
Thanks, Paul.
That old newsprint smells so good.
It's so nice that like you guys
aromatic.
people put thought into and I'm usually pretty good about like when I get gifts, it's very I think about like what would be really funny, and this year I just didn't.
Really dropped the ball. On my
Well, especially
60th.
Christmas, I had to like put a disclaimer out before we opened gifts.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as funny as last year. And
Kick her while she's down. Remind her about that
No, I'm
pie
going to tell
again.
you right now. I had no idea any of this was going to go on. I had the whole show planned out and all this stuff, and it's just been total chaos. And I love it. And I thank you so much, Shelley, for being kind enough to put that kind of planning into my.
No, it was all
birthday.
you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
And thank you guys for joining me. That doesn't mean the
Hey.
show's over. I'm just saying thank you because we have a lot
Before you
of stuff
forget.
to look at.
Yeah.
Actually, I got to get back to work, but I just
Screw you,
so-
Dan.
Man, what the hell? I just got here.
expected better from you.
Before you dip,
I gave you boobs, man.
I'll bring these two up. Can you do that?
Okay.
No, I'm going to take off though, guys. But
Before you leave, she wanted to show you something.
Thank you. I
Okay, how do we do this
haven't.
again?
You go. I guess present.
Okay, I have to remember what Ethan told me here. I'm going to bring
click
something
on
up.
present.
Yeah.
And do you want to present a Chrome window or do you want a file on your
Well,
computer?
that's small. Okay,
Open.
that's not. What
You're doing it wrong again.
Yeah,
What
I
is it that you
know.
want? Are
I
you trying to show a tab within a web browser or a file?
So
got to do
good.
like a seminar for this stuff.
It's a video file, right?
No, it's not a video.
Well, that doesn't work.
Oh,
either.
we're just. You know what, Dan? Don't worry. You can catch it on replay if you want, but yeah, we are.
Hey, I just want
so
to, I
brilliant.
want to say, happy birthday, happy 60th, many more to come.
Let's
And
hope
thank you
so.
for letting me be
Thank
part
you.
of your comics and art.
Thank you
Well,
for
it's
helping
really a
me
pleasure.
with all this. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
since I got you before you leave, have you cleaned up that Kit Carter drawing?
No, I have not. When do you, let me know when the deadline? I need a deadline. Like give me a
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
deadline. Oh shit!
I want
You
to
need
put
it as soon as ASP.
Well, no, I'm gonna use it as the back cover of the book. So I'd like to put it up on the campaign page, but I want you to clean it up first.
Right, I've got most of it, done, but I just I had a couple other things on the plate. But I'll get to it. I'll put it on the next.
Yada yada.
Leaving the boss's birthday early, Dan. I mean, this is dangerous.
Your back cover? No.
I'm walking, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys.
Hey,
Good
thanks,
to see
Dan.
y'all.
I appreciate it. Oh, hey,
Take
wait
it
a minute,
easy.
Dan. Wait.
What?
What is this?
What is what? Oh, that's just my screen. That's sorry, my.
Oh, what do you got it on here for?
That was just my. I had my the girl up there on
The
that.
drawing was.
Get out
I'm
of
glad
here.
nothing
All
else
right.
strange was on there.
See you later, guys.
I always wondered what it was like streaming with people ages 50 and over.
Well, you're.
Wait, you mean
I don't wonder that.
Hey,
All right,
almost.
so share some
almost.
pictures.
Oh my
I got a
god.
few months.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Brian, just 1 second. Bring you on. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm boomering again. No, I'm not. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you know
I'm
on this
total
one.
control. There we go. So what is this?
This
Shelley?
is a commission that I got from on Twitter. It's Skunk Artworks.
Oh, he's
in Germany.
He is in Germany.
I
International
really when
flavor.
he posts his stuff every day, and I really like it. So I asked him if he would do a Wraith of God for me,
Wow.
and
Yes.
he opened up the other one.
All right. See, this is getting
I'm a
more
huge,
complex. as we go.
Huge fan of.
Just a second.
Hold on.
I got
Yep.
it. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hang on a second. This is very cute. Okay.
Huge fan of his son.
How old's his son?
I believe 5 or 6. And this is his Wraith
Oh.
that I told him he's done work for us before.
Shelley gets commissions from this young man.
And I told them, make sure he knows that these are out in the studio. And I just think it's the cutest thing ever.
If that had been the cover of issue number 1, I would have backed your book.
So Magnus, Mr. Magnus, we love you.
Thanks
you
so much,
But
Magnus.
yeah,
Appreciate
you guys
it.
find him on Twitter. It's skunk_artworks. Yeah, he does the coolest stuff, I think. So there you go.
All righty.
That's all I have for you.
Let's bring in Shelley's brother. He's always a good time, no matter
my
who's in the
gosh.
party.
Okay, you guys think I'm
Brian
obnoxious?
Rogers, thanks for joining us, Brian.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Thank you.
I figured I'd come back on to get the ratings back up.
I appreciate
Right,
it.
that's right. You did a show with them. Which one was that? You guys did like
We
album
did
covers or something?
our
Album
favorite
covers?
album covers, and I
Yeah.
got struck for it. We didn't play any music, but just showing like some album covers.
Yeah.
They shut my channel down. It's very.
Yeah.
Really?
Are you kidding?
Is that why I didn't, is
Brian
that why I
Rogers
didn't get
is
any,
on.
I didn't get my commission checks? Is that why I didn't get my
Yeah.
For your
I'm
3
still,
cents?
I'm still waiting for mine. I got to get paid before I can pay you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
I got a couple super chats here I don't want to neglect before we move on to bigger, exciting things to keep Reenie interested. So,
Reenie.
Daniel Russell. Daniel Russell for $4.99 says, "Happy birthday, you old salty motorboat and SOB."
Not on me.
Wow.
Here to Reenie, still whipping Uranus for another 60 years.
What?
That's
You beat him in the art contest, remember? Remember you beat him in the art contest? And he was so salty.
So this is a multi-level super chat.
They're talking. See, on my birthday, they would have to bring up the controversial loss that I had to Rainey at the Fragtober.
No. It was all in good fun.
It was all. It was just a game. It's
I
just
won by luck. Aaron's piece was way better.
There you go. Thank you, Rainey. Appreciate that. On my birthday, I appreciate
It's
that.
only because it's your birthday.
I know. I appreciate
That was your gift. That's all
That's
you're
like,
getting.
lie to me, baby. Lie to me. Jeff Potts for $20. Thank you, Jeff. That's huge. So is Aaron going to draw a birthday rendition of Man Thing? Happy birthday. I don't think so. Not today, but
not today.
You never know when.
Maybe tomorrow.
I will draw a Man Thing.
Deepest one.
Elliot Rodriguez, all the way from incredibly farther
Another
south
guy that I enjoy
than
his
Texas.
work. Yep.
$10. What is that? Is he in Brazil or is he in Venezuela? Someplace like that. Sorry, Elliot, for not getting your home country correct. But hail to the chat and hail to the Loprestis. Happy birthday, Mr. Lopresti. I hope you have a great one. Thank you. I am having a great one.
No,
Thanks,
what he was
guys.
doing, Elliot, he was trying to do the exchange rate in his head, like it's worth $1.
Somebody sent me from Japan, sent me like 1,000,000 yen or something, and it was like 99 cents or something. Elliot Rodriguez art again for $5. Hail to the panel. Also, lots of awesome talent. Of course, he's referring to Brian Rogers, my brother-in-law.
Exactly.
Lots of awesome talent, and I'm here as well.
Well, that's true. I forgot about you, Aaron. You've been quiet for so long.
A lot of talent in decorating that tree behind you.
Yeah, I know.
Well, actually, I can't take credit for this. I have a designer, my best friend Marie. She comes over and makes sure that everything is perfect because if I try and decorate it myself, I will be in trouble. So,
Are you also waiting for Marie to return to take down the
Our
tree?
house is
No.
Oh.
Well, yes, yeah, I am.
We still have all our Christmas decorations out, so
We-
I figure Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
it's my goal
for sure.
Well, I live in a Latino community. They don't take down their Christmas decorations.
Ever.
No, I love it. You can still I live in a heavily Latino area, and you can still drive down the street, and everybody still got their Christmas decorations out, and it's great. The holiday just keeps going.
Aaron, you live in LA, so that's like.
No,
you don't need to say that.
I don't live in Los Angeles. I don't even live in Los Angeles County. I won't say where I live, but yeah, I'm outside of Los Angeles County.
Victor for $19.99 says Shelley keeps buying art of your characters from other people. I don't know what we're gonna do, JK. Happy birthday. Thank you, Victor.
My goal is to be
Is
able
to
to
save
have a-
that IP.
She hasn't even read the book, and she's commissioning
I
artwork.
read the first one.
She's like, we are gonna get a good artist on this book who can sell this book.
I can't tolerate another one.
She goes, I'm going to find a good artist for you, Aaron, if it takes me
No, I
forever.
would love to have a wall of wraith. Just
You should have Rini draw it because she beat you in the art contest, right? So just have her.
Wait a minute.
That's all I need.
Aaron is only 60, Shelley. You don't have to start looking for a replacement for the guy already.
Oh man.
Peru.
Well, that's
my
when we got
goodness.
married.
Love.
When we got married, it was like first one to 60, I'm out. You know. And,
She's like, he's almost out. I'm finding a replacement artist. I'm gonna keep this IP going.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Elliot Rodriguez for another of those pen $10 says, I'm in Peru. And our currency is the sol. Sol.
Why is soul abbreviated as pen?
Good
know.
question. That was in my noggin. Too.
Elliot, are you making stuff up? He says, I got to give. Laugh out loud. Forgive me. Keep enjoying the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Elliot.
I intend to.
I
and
enjoy your work
appreciate
too
you.
that you post.
Very
Hi,
much.
Cleo girl.
Yeah, sleeping
My
dog.
brother's dog. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. Cleo. I know.
Stop it! You're making her ovaries
Swedish.
itch.
I was down there a year
Oh
ago
my
in December, and the first night I was there, both his dogs slept with me. They were like, "Yes, she's here." But yeah, good stuff. I love them.
He's such a calm dog.
Oh, she's not though. She's a spaz.
Oh, she's not.
Did you give her weed? Did you give her some?
You gave her some dog dummies.
My back.
I'm ready to buy some doggy weed for our dog. I'm telling you.
I'm coming to
This is not
Oregon.
medical advice, people.
That's right. If I'm coming to Oregon, I got to get her some weed.
That's right.
That's right. I got you covered.
This is not medical advice. This is simply an opinion.
I'm
You
Aaron's
really got a
attorney.
Snoop
No,
Dogg.
Yeah.
So I just
Oh,
shared a
David, that was
video
good. Yeah.
with you guys in the chat. I don't know how this works because I identify as over 70. So I don't.
Well, I'm going to bring it up, and you will have control
Yeah.
of the video. I believe is how that
just
works.
do that.
Shan.
Okay.
Shantanjetti, though. Hello, Sean.
Hey, how you doing, boss? This is our
It's
Sean.
great to
You got
see
it
you.
right.
Okay.
60% of the time. So it's rare that you have the video of the first time you met somebody recorded, but this is Comicsgate and this is YouTube. So this is our first meeting that led to
Time you get it right
video.
every time.
What's going on, man? A nice hat, by the way.
Thanks. You like it?
I do like it, and people should know that Shant is responsible for like 70% of the openers for people. This guy's a great video editor. He's the guy who, in particular, this is really popular right now. The Art T-Bear fish.
That's right.
Opener, which Art likes so much that he made a whole video about it. And there's that beautiful.
I think he made a video about him not getting a fish, but I just also, wanted to say, Aaron, I'm working on your intro. I will get to it. I promise. And I also wanted.
I'm a little nervous. I'm perfectly happy not to have one.
You need one. You need one.
He definitely needs one now.
How bad can I go? Because there's a lot of imagery in there I don't feel comfortable using. But no, I'm kidding. No, I'm just teasing. Aaron will be fine. Don't worry about it. I'll find something that's not too terrible. But I just wanted to.
But this is the thing about it, that was so fun is when I was at this point doing the video for you, I had no idea that it was going to become the most popular intro video that I ever did, and then I would have to thread that needle so that I was going, how can I do something that's fun for Aaron that doesn't make his face melt off? Those were my goals. And I had no idea you were a big fan of Bob Peak, just like me, and a big fan of Apocalypse Now and all of that. And I think that the reaction from that video is one of my favorites of all time because I wanted it to be something that you enjoyed. And you guys were under so much fire from insane people during that time. And I've probably mentioned this before, but I reached out to Ethan the first time because he was under fire. And I was just so disgusted by all this stuff, my wife and I watching this. And when I look at all the success you're having, not just because I benefit from great books and artwork, and that I have secret DMs with you about our love of Frankenberry that Shelley doesn't know about, not just because of that. And by the way, those photos will never see the light of day unless you're an OnlyFans member.
Can you
But
see
I
over the top? Can you see over the top of my head? You see that Frankenberry box back there?
I do, man, and I love it. I love it, man. and it's been so great to find artwork that I can get so excited about in comics by another kindred spirit. And when I met my wife, she said to me, she goes, "There's a few things you need to know about me, but there's one big thing you need to know. Okay, Star Trek is real. Don't ever question it." And I was like, "Fair enough." And she was armed, so I figured I better just get in the trunk. And we've been married hostages for 24. How's that for a switch? But it was she was just trying to subvert my expectations. But the thing about it is, you guys are so great, and I love hearing you guys talk about Galaxy Quest and movies and all of your streams. And you guys are such a great couple that whenever I am having a bizarre day in this space, I say to Lauren, maybe you should call Shelley. Anytime.
Day or night.
I love your stuff, man. And it's always such an honor to do those videos, but yours is a blast, man. And I'm, like I said, I'm not going anywhere, until you kick me out of here. But I wanted to say that I love your work, man. And looking through that stuff, it puts a smile on my face when I'm doing my stuff, dude. So much love.
Shan, thank you so much, man. That was very kind of you. I appreciate that.
I got to tell you, it's the closest I've come to crying today.
I know.
and I've been feeling so knowing that we have a grandson on the way. I just find myself so over emotional, and then I'm gonna start crying there. So
I'm going to translate that for Shelley.
The only way I could get more emotional if Rini would say something nice to me, but I'm not holding
that,
my breath.
Well, she did. She lied to you.
Amazing artist. And I really
thank you.
admire your work. All the jokes aside, I genuinely absolutely love your work. I think you're one of the best artists, not just in Comicsgate, but in American comics in general.
Amen.
I admire your work a lot, and I can't wait for Kid Carter. Keep on doing what you're doing. Here's to another 60, 70, 80.
Give me just another 10 would be
like we want to be 120.
Yes, good to be 120.
And what Shelley meant to say, I'm gonna translate. She would have said, if it wasn't for these pain meds, I would cry.
Oh no! Without them, I would be screaming. So
here's my best buddy, Shane Davis. Thank you so much. $50. Wow, dude. Thank you so much.
I love Yanzi.
And
Yanzi's great.
Thank you.
Cracks heads. I love it.
Appreciate it, Shane.
She's my.
You know what gets me emotional is the fact that I don't have a video of when Aaron and I first met, because we met so long ago that video wasn't available.
Well, we do have great photos of you when I shared my tiara with you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We have his birthday's the day after mine, so it always would have been San Diego. So the one year I wore a tiara, we had that special moment when you asked me, have you heard of Twisted Sister? And this was great. Aaron, you tell it story better than me.
No, Sparrow tried to hook her up with let me start it, Aaron.
Phrasing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're walking through the
Hyatt.
The Hyatt in San Diego. There's a big crew of us all, and we get out.
Because we just got done with dinner and the waterfront thing. Yeah,
and we're walking through the hotel. We walk through the bar and then out the front doors. We're headed down towards the street, and I look around. Shelley is gone, and Aaron Sparrow is gone, and we're like, "The heck." And so we're standing there waiting for a while, and nothing. And I'm like, "Do I have to go back in there and find these clowns?" So whoever wants to finish.
Aaron, you can go.
Well, when we were walking back, we ran into one of my very best friends in the world, Jesse Blaze Snyder, and his father, of course, is Dee Snyder from Twisted Sister, and so Shelley was really excited to meet him, and Jesse's done a ton of stuff. He was an MTV VJ, he was on the show that their family did. I think it's called Growing Up Twisted. So she was really excited to meet him, and we ended up just. Aaron just kept going. He and the group just kept going. They didn't even notice that we were gone until they got a certain distance away.
It was like Home Alone. When we first saw him, you didn't introduce me or anything, and his really drunk friend was right here in my face, and I was like, oh. And so we'd actually left, and that's when you asked me, "Do you know Twisted Sister?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me? I'm an 80s teenager, love them." And so he goes, "Hey, that was his son just," and I'm like, 180, and we go running back out there, and I'm like, ah.
Total celebrity hound.
Yep. And you know me, I'm so timid and shy that I was like, "Oh, can I get a picture with you?" And It was awesome.
Yeah, and Jesse's like, I'm not a celebrity. He's like, he's very, very humble and very.
And Cyril, there has to be documented proof of when
Trying
you
to tell
met.
her I'm a celebrity, but it doesn't really work.
There has to be documented proof when you met Aaron, because I'm positive that there has to be a painting inside a cave wall somewhere of Aaron and Aaron.
There's a beautiful oil piece. We're both on horses wearing general outfits.
Now, wait a
We've got
minute,
epaulets.
Hang on a second. I want just to show you guys how special I really am. Let me bring in the legend himself. Walter Simonson is in the chat.
What?
Walter says, really, 60 years old? You're whining about becoming old? Come see me in 17 years and we'll talk. Happy birthday, pal. Love to you both. Thank you,
Thanks,
Walter.
Walt.
Walter and Wheezy, some of the,
Love you guys.
best people in the industry.
Give Weezy a hug for me.
Oh yeah.
We've actually
Walter and Wheezy are American treasures.
They are.
Absolutely.
And I've stayed at his house and
Not to be a name dropper or anything, but
stole some of his artwork, which now I think I can reveal because I don't think
and they're
Walter's going to come
moving.
after me. Yeah.
You are moving.
I'm
Walt, I
kidding,
saw that.
I tried to talk him out of some artwork, but he
So,
he did do okay. Let me tell you this. So Walter, we were at MegaCon, and Josh, my son, who's now 30, was like
And the
eight or
expected
nine,
daddy.
8 or 9, and Walter was so kind to him. Josh was tagging along because he knew who he was, right? Because I make sure my kids are educated in the ways of the great American comic book.
They're cultured. I'm sure they're cultured.
So he was, Josh was asking him questions like, who would win in a fight, Superman or Thor?
He was
And
so
Walter,
patient. Oh
and
my
Walter,
gosh.
instead of saying, "Get out of here, kid," he said, he told him in a very wise response. He said, "Depends on who's writing the story," which I think is a great answer. Of course, it's true. And so anyway, he was very kind to my son. So
he even sat with him when he was talking about his hero clicks for like 7 years.
Yeah. And so I went up to Walter and I said, Walter, I said, could I get you to do a sketch of Beta Ray Bill for my son? I said, I'll pay you for it. You don't have to give me any gift or anything like that. He goes, Aaron, I don't like to do sketches at shows. I just, and I said, that's cool. I totally get it. And so then later Josh goes up to him and says, hey, do you know that they made a HeroClix out of Beta Ray Bill? And Walter says, really? He says, I'll tell you what I'll do, Josh. He says, if you can find me one of those HeroClix, I'll do a sketch for you. And so I grabbed Josh. I'm pulling him through the convention. Going, we're going to find one of those if it kills us. We found the Beta Ray Bill HeroClix. We brought it back to Walter. And he says, all right, I'll do you a sketch. He says, but I'm not going to do it here. I'll do it at home and I'll mail it to you. So we're like, thank you so much. You're so kind and all this kind of stuff. And so then, I don't know, a month later, maybe, it wasn't very long. This huge package shows up. And we open up the package.
And I should say, other people have said that, who shall remain nameless, Sergio Aragones. And you didn't send it. So we weren't really expecting it.
So I opened it up expecting, oh, yeah, he did this sketch for this Josh. This will be cool. I opened up. It's a finished piece of Beta Ray Bill for Josh on like a 14 by 18.
For Josh, but in your studio wall.
Well, no. Oh, no. So then I flip, and there's another drawing in there, and it's of Thor that he did for me, which is hanging up there. Then flip it one more time, and there's another drawing in there. There's the frog with the Thor helmet on it from the Thor frog for Shelley.
Frog, yeah.
That's what
So
kind of
nice.
guy.
Yeah,
Walter Simonson.
I've got a Walt story too, actually. When Walt and I actually went to the same college undergrad, so we had the same mentor. But the first time when I got accepted to college, they were like, "Are you interested in comics?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." And so they actually, I don't know what. I mean, he's an amazing guy, but they actually asked him if he would call me as a way of getting me excited to go to that school. And when I went off to school, one of my favorite teachers also taught Walt, and I found out all 3 of us have the exact same birthday. So it was the weirdest series of things, but I've had the privilege of talking to him, but that was Tom Seguros, may he rest in peace, one of our shared mentors who was 50 years to the day older than me, our mentor.
Wow.
And but Walt was always so kind to everybody he met when I was around, and so terrific guy.
So patient with Josh. You could sit with him, and our Joshua is he's an engineer, very detail oriented, and I should fess up. I played HeroClix as well with him because I thought, I'll be a cool mom. but he would say, so this is blah, 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 and his powers are blah, blah, and just one after the other. And Walt was like, yeah, cool. But yeah, we got to stay at his house that he's now selling. I hope he's not selling it because we know where he lives, but
these guys keep taking artwork from me.
Walter's like, they've been over twice, so we got to move. So that
danger.
No.
I remember having more than one conversation with Josh about Hero Clicks.
Yes. He would just know everything. But before that, it was Aaron would sit down with the books that have all the Marvel covers and stuff. And he'd point to one and Josh would say, that's blah, 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 the first appearance of blah, blah, blah.
I trained this kid right. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing like that.
Okay, but anyway, thank you, Walter. Appreciate it very much. You guys, I have one more present here.
He gave you a reply comment.
Gave you a reply. Yeah.
Let's see. We're not giving you our new
Well played.
Well played, Walter. Well played.
Well played.
Hey,
Now,
before you show this next thing, can we go full screen? Because I got to tap out.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go, David Williams. Ladies on full screen.
Hey, I was going to do a video, but I had nothing good to say on it. So,
no kind words.
So enough of the mushy stuff. But I'm going to mail you something. And, you did Wonder Woman back in the day, and people didn't realize how progressive you were, and, what you did for Wonder Woman and making her transgender back then. I wanted to give you a Wonder Woman drawing that I did. That's a biological woman. So this is for you.
Oh my gosh, you are not going to send that to me, are you really?
Yeah, I'm going to send this to you.
Oh no, now I'm going to cry again. Oh my gosh.
That is so
And
beautiful.
I've
The
known
light
you
and
for-
dark is awesome.
I've known you for almost 30 years, and I've admired you
from afar
all that time.
Right.
And you've always been a good guy to me, and I appreciate you, and a fellow brother in Christ. And I pray that you have many more years of success with all your ventures and all your loves and whatnot and whatnot. So
thank you, man. I really
Thanks,
appreciate
David. We love
that.
you so much.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
All right, man. I'm tapping out. You guys take care.
All right.
Later,
Okay,
David.
bye.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. See, Brian?
He can't work.
He just left.
Walking away.
You have to kick him.
I'll kick you, David.
Forget his camera.
Oh my God.
See you guys later. Just
I'm out and dropped a mic too. That was weird. That was.
mic dropped on us.
I unfortunately have to leave as well.
You love son of, first of all, you beg to get on, and then you got to leave early.
I do, because I do have a 6 o'clock show scheduled with Max Von Priestley, who you were just on with. Okay. So our regular Sunday night thing. But
right.
Aaron, I just want to say I've been friends with Aaron since I was 18 years old, and I met him at a con. It was like the very first San Diego Comic-Con I ever went to. My brother and I were walking around looking at tables, and I walked up to this table, and there was a bunch of like sludge art and things like that. And I said, "Oh, this is Aaron Lopresti's art." And then I looked up, and I had no idea who the guy behind the counter was. And he goes, "Well, I would hope so. I'm Aaron Lopresti." And it blew my mind because he was the first comic book artist that I loved and that I encountered at the show. Because it was my first show. Someone just gave me tickets. I didn't know that the actual artists were there. That's how young and naive I was. And so I was blown away, and he couldn't have been more friendly. And we just became friends over the years, and he's always so welcoming. And then I got to meet Shelley, and Shelley, you were absolutely wonderful. I love both of you guys so much. And that's why when you decided to do Wraith of God, and you went Comicsgate, as they say, and you were getting attacked, I did not care who it pissed off. There was no way I wasn't going to have your back, because you guys are the very best people. You deserve all of the success you're having with these books, and I look forward to many, many more years of not only the work that you guys are producing, but of your friendship as well. So I love you guys.
Thank you,
so
Aaron.
much.
Aaron, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And now I'm gonna ruin it.
Now get out of
Okay,
here.
now.
Happy
No.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President
I knew you were gonna do
Lopez. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Tip your waitress.
Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you coming by, man.
You guys have a lovely evening. Bye, guys.
See you.
Bye. See, he knows
So,
how to.
Rini, look at this. I have proof that Aaron is a closeted fan of fantasy. Did you guys know he drew this book right here?
I'm not closeted.
What is that?
Look at this,
That's
sword
not to
and
say.
sorcery.
Well, Kid Carter and sci-fi is a subgenre of fantasy. I
I'm a
don't
big
think there's
fantasy
anything
fan. Big
Yeah,
fantasy
yeah, look
fan.
at this. No, but Aaron,
Nice.
Aaron
You know who-
is
You know who
one
else
of-
is a big fantasy fan, Jimmy?
who is? Oh, yes.
It's Shane Davis in the house.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Thank you, Shane, and thank you for the $50. That was
Wow.
really kind
Whoa.
of
I
you.
love the floating.
Pay my taxes now.
Oh, look at John coming in with 99.
I know. I haven't
saw
read that yet.
I had a big
John.
gasp at that
Wow,
one.
John, trying to outdo me on birthday money. John would. Here's the thing. John wouldn't have even. Well, he ain't gonna show up, but John isn't. He wouldn't even have done that if I didn't. Technically,
Thank you for
gotta-
hurting the friend.
Yeah, I
I
appreciate you.
technically caused you to receive $150.
I know. I thank you, Shane. I know that was all
Wow.
part of your plan. I know Jimmy has a joke he wanted to finish, so I'm going to let Jimmy finish his joke, and then I will go to John here in the
No,
chat.
I was gonna say that I just like Sparrow had said, like I didn't know I was a fan of your work, man. Like I was a big fan of this book. I love it. I love the art that was in it. And then I was so happy and excited, man, when I found out that you're part of CG and I'm part of the group as well. And I get to meet the man whose artwork I admired, for so long. So when you and I mean, I joke around a whole lot, and I'm not the kind of guy who can get real sentimental, so I make a lot of jokes. But I look up to you a whole lot, so that's why you get the wrath, because I don't know how to say,
appreciate it.
yeah, because I don't know how to say like, hey man, I really admire your work, man, and so instead, you get my wrath. So that's why
I appreciate it.
that's why nobody else on this panel. That's why I'm super friendly with everybody else on this panel, and they don't get the wrath.
Fair enough.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy. That was very
so
kind.
much.
And
Yeah.
speaking of wrath, John Malin for
John Malin.
$99.99. Are you
Booyah.
kidding me? John, thank you so much. It says, Aaron, happy birthday. Can't make it, but I appreciate you more than the other six-figure friends, as shown by this dollar amount. If I bumped into Snyder, I would have shouted you over. Take Shelley out on me and put it in a good word for me with Walter.
Oh, thank you, John.
Definitely do that. Thanks,
Oh my
John. I really
gosh.
appreciate that, man. That's very kind
So
of you.
nice.
It's I thought Shane was kind, but now I think
I
he's even kinder.
It's the
now.
competition.
It is.
Now we need somebody come in and give 150, and it'll be even.
Sold.
Right.
Go get
Sold
a
it
video.
Okay, I got a birthday present. I've got to open. This is from Sequential Treasures. James Mealy. He has his own YouTube channel as well. You guys want to check that out when you get a chance. But let's see what wonderful things are in store for me here. Oh, we got some comic books for the spinner rack. It looks like. Let's see. Oh, a little JR Jr.
Oh my goodness.
Daredevil
3 of 'em.
262. I'll go.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Big screen here.
There we go.
Wow.
So JR
John
Jr.
Merritt-
book.
Yeah.
What's your favorite work that JR did?
I like the Thor series. I mean, this is dumb, but I like the Thor series he did with Dan Jurgens.
Yeah.
Wow. What did you ever get a chance to see the Eternals that he did with Mickey?
No. Oh, I saw some of the pages, but I never read the book. John Byrne, Fantastic Four, the She-Hulk.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, and here we go, because the werewolf connection, no doubt.
Mm.
West Coast Avengers, pray for the werewolf.
Cheetah.
Pray for the Avengers.
Miracle Man. Yeah.
Iron Man was
Iron
it
Man.
Silver Centurion suit?
Who's that archer in the middle? What is that?
Yeah, that was Hawkeye.
Ah.
Clint Barton, maybe you might have heard of that.
No,
You
doesn't
know,
ring a bell.
I had opportunity to work with Peter David on Wonder Man. You know that?
Wow.
Wonder Man, a horrible character.
Holy crap! Are you kidding me? Look at this.
What the?
Ooh.
Wow. Slab.
Whoa.
Wait. What is
James,
that? 8.5?
James. Wow.
It must have
I
been
hope
hard
you
work.
stole this from somebody and didn't pay for it. My goodness.
Wow.
Look at that.
Dude, wow.
That's a key issue. Why? Is it a key issue?
Wow.
No, first appearance of El Toro. It's a key
El
issue for
Toro.
Jimmy.
Yeah, key issue for me, man. My culture.
You got me, Aaron. You won.
Oh my gosh.
There he is. It looks like Cecil. El Toro.
How bad no offense, but how bad of a cover is it that you have to have a sign pointing at your villain?
Right.
In this issue, El Toro. You're like,
And you have to point and make sure you know who El Toro is.
Yeah. That's a parody cover waiting to happen. Somebody Cecil's got to do that layout.
Yeah, you got to put Cecil on it, and then that would be my superpower, Giant Man.
now, listen to this. Giant Man learns how his huge size may cause his doom.
Uh-oh.
He's surrounded by deadly enemies, and he has
You know,
no place
Aaron,
to
I've had
turn.
that problem with women on, you get
I
around
knew that was
second,
coming.
third date, like,
They have that much dialogue just on the cover.
Yeah, well, oh my gosh, man, Marvel was kings. I just did a recreation, which I want to show you guys in a minute, of Spider-Man 14, and there was more lettering on it than there was actually art.
I don't have a chance to kill this. This lettering's killing me.
James, this is way too kind.
Too much.
Thank you. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Raking it in, mister.
It's the best birthday
ever.
Aaron,
You know,
I'll buy you a kombucha on Tuesday.
Will you?
Yeah, he's coming up on Tuesday.
That's right.
I can't wait.
Appreciate that. Patty Q for $4.99. I played satanic HeroClix. No, what? Salted sated HeroClix since I was 11. I even make my own custom ones. Josh used to do that too. Happy
nice.
birthday, Aaron.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patty. Appreciate that very, very much.
I was so proud that I played. We actually played in a tournament in Florida. And I thought, Mom of the Year,
And I watched we did it at a comic shop, and I sat out front working on a sketch I could throw up on eBay while I watched the store where they were in the back parking lot playing HeroClix. Evil One for $5. Better save this stream for your upcoming funeral so nobody has to give a eulogy. All my love and prayers to you and the grandbaby on the way. Good night. Upcoming funeral. Does he know something? That I don't? Well,
someday.
I guess it is upcoming, but
Right.
maybe not hopefully not right around the corner at this point.
Well, not till next week because we got stuff to do this week.
Headless Bourgeoisie. Apparently, there is satanic HeroClix as he's celebrating that.
I'm sure. I always thought it was funny. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So, are you guys interested?
I want to see that cover you did.
Oh, okay. Let me show that. I was going to.
This was a commission for our son. Why for? For fun?
For fun and profit.
Oh.
What happened here? What is that? I don't know what that is.
Sorry, boomering again.
It's okay.
There's some frozen screen on my desktop that I can't get rid of. And it has Ethan with this smug look on his face. And I don't know if that was did he plant that?
Do the yellow. You can close it.
No, see it? That's frozen.
Maybe you have to end task. Go to your task manager.
You know what I have to do is I have to cancel the stream.
No.
Fire it up again.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
No.
Just go to Finder.
This is one of those boomer
What's it
moments,
called?
ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what it's called. That's
The thing you just did for Aaron or for
I see.
Joshua.
Okay. Well, it's called Amazing Spider-Man.
Well,
number
there
14.
you go. Sorry. We're still learning all these years later.
Why isn't this in alphabetical order, though? That's the problem.
I don't know.
Shane, what do you do when you have problems like this?
How was everybody's week?
He calls Yenzi.
Yeah. You can search it. There you go.
Okay.
It's been interesting.
What are you looking for?
Oh, he did
I did a recreation.
cover recreation.
But there's something frozen on my desktop that it won't move, and so I can't access the.
You have too many windows open?
Well, there's one that's like frozen and we can't exit out of it, and I'm not sure what it is from, so I can't force quit.
Wow.
What'd you call it?
I don't remember.
Well, here's.
Oh, yeah, that's Spider-Man 100. You guys don't.
Oh.
Screw it. We got other things to do.
Hey, Aaron.
Yes.
Do you guys ever talk about your Elvin series?
No.
Really?
What?
Because Brian was in it. That's why.
Oh.
I mean, the leader of the Spike Kings. I mean, I should get a little, some props.
What I used to do is when I was doing like stuff for Ultraverse and I could get away with it because no one was really watching that close, I'd put like family members in the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian, my brother-in-law down there, was there was this gang. Who wrote that? It was the guy who wrote. Anyway, he there was this gang in there that this character was fighting, and they were called the Spike Kings. And I made Brian a skinhead in the back when you could do that and not get canceled,
right?
And made him a. You got killed? Did you get killed or just beat up?
I got my hand shot off, and they assumed I got 2 pages in, and I'm gone. So no character.
I put your mom. Didn't it make your mom a homeless person? My mother-in-law. I made her a homeless person. So
all I remember is Steve Patterson, lawyer, recurring.
That's right. Well, that was earlier on. So I put all my friends in there, and now they like want royalties. It's really unfortunate. Sequential Treasures for $10.
Oh, yeah.
That is the issue that came out the month and year you were born, Aaron. I've done more for your spinner rack and graded comic collection than you have now, I think. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, James. I really appreciate that.
Wait, did it come out the month though? The year?
Well, it's not cover dated, right? The cover date for January 1964 is Strange Tales 116, but this actually it was that actually was predated, but it came out in January. So there's those two different things, right? Because they always use the listing on the comic was always like 3 months ahead of when it actually came out. So a January issue would come out in 3 months earlier. I mean, this is an April issue, but it came out in January.
I was always super confusing as a comics reader as a kid because like I'd be like, what month is it? And you'd look down at the cover. It's always off.
Yeah, and it's like you could never figure out, well, why am I buying an April comic in January or whatever? And I could never figure it out. And it still doesn't really make sense.
A logistic reason they did that?
What's that?
Why did they do that though?
It had to do with the newsstand distribution, but I don't remember exactly.
That still doesn't make sense. Like, why would the newsstand want the wrong month on the cover of the book?
I wonder if it had to do with returns, right? That they had to. If it was,
I think that was it. You're right.
And it was the cover date was advanced, so they had to keep it. That was a trick to keep it on the stands longer. That sounds like I may be making that up, but it sounds familiar to me.
Sounds believable.
Yeah, whether it's
Aaron, we don't make stuff up around here. We're not.
That's right. We just recall stuff to the best of our abilities.
Yep.
So have you been able to find this as we've been stalling around?
When did you last open it? That's what.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me.
Okay. But there's things that are more important than my artwork. I know that's hard to believe, but
no, that's the only reason we even know you, Aaron, is you're I mean, it's what you can give us, and that's your artwork, Aaron. We don't really care, but what you can draw.
Some of us are here for that.
I like you, Aaron. I like you. Some other people that want to pretend they like you by doubling my super chat. Look, they're not really there for you.
Wow.
But I don't know. John's been there for you. I don't know. Maybe John's been there on closeout for you and stuff. I don't. Maybe he means it.
You never can tell. This isn't the Amazing Spider-Man 14, but it is Amazing Spider-Man 100 cover recreation I did a few years ago. And this was problematic because if you guys remember, that's a black cover and all those images of the villains were all like reversed. They were negative images against a black background. And I couldn't do that.
Black on black.
Exactly.
Black ink on black paper. Come on, Aaron.
Well, I guess I could have. I guess you're right. I suppose I could have maybe
How do
thought
you feel
a little
about
bit
halos?
deeper about it.
How do you feel about halos? Whenever you have the black.
Well, actually, on this finished piece, this isn't actually a finished piece because I think I did actually. Now that you mention it, I did blacken in the background, but I left halos around everybody.
Yeah,
I figured that was the way to sort of solve the issue. So,
I like the old Marvel floating head covers. I've never done one. I've never drawn one of those floating head things.
And I love how Kingpin's expression is like Spider-Man just farted right in his face.
Do you know?
Oh, that's a picture that's in my head now.
Aaron, do you know who started the floating head cover thing? Like, what was the artist that got that to take off?
Do you know the answer to this? You're asking me if I do because you don't, or do you?
I
not
don't.
know?
Yeah, that's why. I mean, who started that? Don't say it was Byrne because that's who I would think.
No. I mean, oh my gosh, Ditko was doing that.
Ditko, yeah.
Like years ago. But Kirby did too because they used to do that in the. Are you talking about like having the whole background be floating heads, or just using
the
floating heads?
the main hero with you get the one figure and then a bunch of floating heads.
I want to say Ditko, but you couldn't. You couldn't take that to the bank because I'm not 100% sure. But I'm thinking that possibly we may be onto something there. So
they corrected me in the chat. They said Shane, you drew a floating head cover for PTP. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Have you ever done one like for one of the big three?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like it never. Like whenever I would do cover roughs, I never thought like, hey, let's do the floating head cover. Like. I don't know. Like I've never been a fan of those covers, but I remember them. Like I've never said, "Hey, there's a bunch of floating heads. I gotta pick this book up." They look fun. I mean, but I have done a roll call sheet where, like you do the team roll call and you have the boxes with all the team members. I've done that.
Is this Jughead's fantasy or what is it?
No, you guys ever do any cover? Any of you guys ever work on any stuff for Archie? No. Rainey, that seems like something that might have come your way.
No. I think
I never would have done anything for Archie, but I saw Adam Hughes do like that Betty and Veronica thing, and I'm like, well, it's good enough for Adam Hughes. I can do Archie too. And so they came my way. But here, you said floating heads, and I just happened to see that, and I was like, that's my daughter down there in the left-hand corner.
Yep.
So once again, working my family members into my art.
Oh, that is her. Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
She had longer hair.
Little cutie patootie.
That's adorable.
Well, I've got to get running, Aaron, but thank you so much, and have a fun and happy birthday. So.
Well, Jimmy, I appreciate you coming by and saying some nice things as well as some humorous things as we expect. So I appreciate it, man.
Alrighty, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna get up.
Later, Jimmy.
David Williams.
Night.
All right.
Walk
You're gonna just leave your chair there and keep your camera on.
Yeah.
Check this out. Okay. This is what's frozen on my desktop that I can't get rid of. That's blocking me.
And it just says Google Chrome. So
wait, come on, Shanth, you're a smart computer guy. Well, how do I get rid of this thing?
Is this from today?
Yeah. I don't even know how
this. You have this many friends?
I know. It's crazy.
You send me a message with your social security number
and you can right away.
Let me just. It's tough, right? Because it's in Google, and I know you can't force quit it. You're on a Mac, right?
Because and we're using Chrome to do this, so you can't find it. He can post it on Twitter later.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like I can't even. It's not like an image that you can like click on and slide it around. It's like
a screen. It's like a screen capture thing, but
it's
not
frozen
moving.
right on my laptop or my desktop, and it won't move.
Are you just a Mac guy or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
you
we have
should
more
get out of
computers than people.
You should get out of that.
PC supremacy.
Well, it's not. Well, I mean, you just can't. You can't upgrade your Mac. Like, I mean, you can't. You can't do any extensions or hard drive expansions or any of that, really.
Dude, that's
Well,
like
if
you're like
there's room, we can. I think
you're like talking like French to me at this point.
No, I'm saying like Macs when they break, they just try to sell you a new one. Nobody can. They rarely will try to fix it.
But ours lasts so long. My last laptop, I took it in because it was starting to go bad or whatever. And the guy looks at me, goes, "We don't work on these anymore. Do you know how old your laptop is?" And it was, I think, 13 years old or something. And they were like, "We don't even see." She was looking at me like, "Are you from another dimension? Like, this is crazy." So yeah, I mean, we have 3 iMacs in the house. My laptop. We are invested.
Like I have 0 operating Apple products right now.
Really? So you just like gone totally? Were you ever into it? And you just
I had a Mac, and then they wanted to upgrade the system, and it actually effed up all my programs.
Yep.
Like it just killed everything. Like I had to buy
We've
everything
been there.
again.
Yeah.
So
Really?
I was just like, and then something broke on it, and you can't even open up a Mac. I mean, they have like a magnet that pulls the screen out, like if they do go in and do something. But I noticed right away they were like, well, let's just sell you a new Mac. It's like, how about we fix the old computer? You know, it's like I just didn't like that part of it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, we have had that where you update the system software, and now all of a sudden Photoshop doesn't work. And
yeah.
But they solved that problem by just charging you monthly. Now you can't buy the programs anymore. You've got to.
Dude, true story. Okay, I was at San Diego Comic-Con, and me and my inker were walking by, and Apple was set up there for whatever. Was it Apple? No, it was Photoshop. Adobe
Photoshop had a booth or whatever.
Yeah, and that, you know, the con's getting ready to open up, and I stopped, and I was like, dude, you guys Photoshop, right? And they're like, yeah. And the guy's standing there with his hands on his hips. I was like, I just wanted to tell you to go elf yourself because it keeps crashing and I lose tons of artwork. And you have no idea how much you've pushed our book behind because your program keeps crashing because now I have to pay a monthly fee when I had already bought the program. And the guy just, his lit up face went to a frown. Me and my inker walk on, right? And then this person comes up and taps me on the shoulder, like they chase me down. They're like, I just think you should know he was the developer of it going monthly, and you really hurt his feelings. And I'm like, I don't care. I said, we have lost hours of work on books because your program will crash without backing it up. And you're selling and you're forcing everybody to do this, you know? And I don't know. It's like I'd already paid a lot of money for the hard copy that wouldn't work with my operating system. I don't know. It's like if you're going to roll something out like that, it needs to work, not cost people like a lot of hours of work.
Yeah.
But, you know, the reality is just save every 5 minutes. But I don't know. Photoshop there was glitchy when they first did that, the cloud or whatever they were doing.
I still have problems with it. I still have problems. It'll just like die on me, or freeze up, or the color wheel starts spinning for no reason, and you're just like,
death. I hate it.
So
did Brian leave?
Apparently he did, but he'll be here tomorrow.
Said your life will eventually be a series of subscriptions. That's true.
That's what they want.
It's true. I got an email the other day. They want me to subscribe to air and water. And
that's right. Well, I mean,
how long do you have to make up your mind?
Yeah, I don't know.
Shane, until I heard your story, man, I thought that was just me because I was actually at this convention and Shane walked up to me and he's like, "Are you Shanthan Jetty?" And I was like,
"Yeah."
Why would you know me at all? And he goes, "It's important for the story." And I said, "All right, well, go ahead." And he goes, "I just want to tell you to go F yourself." And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, I don't know. It's your story. And then he walked away. It was the weirdest thing I've never happened. It was incredible.
It was crazy.
Dude, I was so mad
Wild.
because it would just crash and no warning, no nothing. And it's like,
Mhm.
and it would repeatedly crash. It was so glitchy when they did that. And they were trying to sue companies too for using like Forever 21 and people for using Photoshop without bootleg because they were having a problem with pirating. I get it, but still, people were sharing.
Does it help though? Does it really, Shane, help piracy? Like the only people reading the FBI warning are the people not pirating the Blu-ray. It drives me nuts. It's oh God. Yeah, we've had whole conversations about, my wife and I will talk about this and we go, it seems like all of the rules are set up to punish the people who play by the rules and not the people who actually break them. It's so frustrating, man. It drives me nuts.
So did you do anything special for your birthday today, or is being on stream with me special enough?
That's going to have to pretty much. Yeah, it's the top of the list, Shane, because
he did get to go to the store and get his own birthday cake.
That's right.
Because the cheesecake I made was horrible.
Bit of a disaster. But
don't tell Shelley it's a disaster. Tell her, no, dear, it was great.
No, I told her. I told her
it was horrible.
It's a thought that counts.
Yeah, he did say that.
Wow.
But yeah, I knew something was up. It just wasn't baking right. Like the first round, because it's like you have to have 3 different layers. And the first one is normally like 20 minutes. And after 40 minutes, it still wasn't like you shake it and it's supposed to be, And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I just kind of knew. And I said, we might want to have a backup. Mm-hmm. So he had to go get it.
I was like, no, it'll be fine.
No, and then we tasted it. We tested it last night. We're like, oh no.
Okay, it's not fine.
It's horrible.
I don't know if this is a sensitive subject, Aaron, but how old are you?
60. It's the new 40, Shane.
How do you feel? Do you feel 60?
Yes.
Okay. Then no. Hang on. Let me explain. Then it's not the new 40. Okay. Like if it's still 60, it's not the new 40. You just canceled out your argument. You realize, right?
Well, I guess you got a point there.
Let me do this.
I don't know. This is too screwed up.
Don't feel bad, Shelley, about that. My birthday had a similar cake disaster. Lauren was making me this cake, and the cake was great. It was delicious. Everything was wonderful. And I was like, I'm so excited. And then she said, why? And she brought the birthday cake over to this guy who lives next door. And
Dang.
At least it was
That's
just
harsh.
ingredients.
Yeah.
He looks just like our kids. It's weird.
Harsh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yanzi made me a birthday cake last year, and I was like, hey, I took a couple of bites, and like she went upstairs to her studio, did her work, and she came back down. She's like, where's all the cake? And I was like, I ate it all. The reality is I took that cake, and there's this like dead end road, and at the end of that dead end road is this 3-legged dog that's wild, he's a stray. I just left the cake out for him. Like, I mean, it was really bad. She's not great in the kitchen.
Oh no.
You fed this 3-legged dog the rest of your birthday cake. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I mean, like it was either gonna feed him or put him out of his misery. One or the other.
He was the experiment. I'm a great baker. You got to admit.
No, she is.
I bake a lot, and I'm really good gluten-free stuff. But for some, I think it was because the cream cheese was originally frozen, and I think it just changed the texture.
It did, but let's also be honest. You doubled the recipe. You tried to make it like twice. It's a cheesecake pie, right? It's the cream cheese pie is what it's called.
Pie, yeah.
So it's very.
Well, I didn't double it. So I had to use a brick and a half of the cream cheese, and I was like, well, it's dumb just to leave the other half of that brick. And so I added it, and then I figured out, because I have a math degree, that it was a third more. So then I added everything else a third more, because that's how I roll. and it was not good.
Cooked too long,
It
and
was
you know,
epically horrific, I think is what we're calling it.
yeah, it was a kitchen failure for sure. But
Oh.
she usually is a pretty good baker. I mean, I do the dinners most of the time, but when it comes to baked goods, Shelley steps in, and the only time she's ever blown it actually is on my birthday. So,
well, you know,
how
Well,
it
that
is.
says a lot about her feelings towards you. You know that, right?
I was actually making it going, I hate him. I hate him.
So you're saying purposeful mistakes is what we're looking at here?
60 and he's still
Sometimes people are trying to send you a message without actually telling you.
Well, you know.
No,
been known to
Shelley, I
happen.
like you, Shelley.
Thank you.
And
I
I'm
like
sure you love
too.
Aaron. And if you love Aaron, you're going to really strong arm him into my Kit Carter pitch with the monkey.
I think I've heard about this.
You laughed at it. You didn't hear about it. You
Oh.
laughed.
It's speechless.
Aaron, that's a great story, though. I'm gonna do it if you don't. But
well,
like,
you just change the name to protect the innocent if you don't
a
mind.
married, safe, space exploring couple, like the man gets hit with a death ray, his body's ruined, and he's been testing on monkeys in the spaceship. So his wife, what she's gonna do, grab his brain and put it in the open monkey cadaver. You know,
Makes sense.
I mean, to keep the brain alive, to keep him alive, she has to. Now they're searching the universe for another host body for him, you know,
While he's inhabiting the body of this monkey.
the monkey. Yeah.
Nice.
John for $5, just simple John. The only time she's blown it was on my birthday. Story of Shane's life. It says, so there you go.
There you have
You
it.
can read
Do with
into
it what
that
you will.
whatever you will. You know, I actually pitched a Deathlock story to Marvel once where Deathlock there was this team, of course, being me, it was a team of monster hunters, and they would like hunt down Kirby monsters that had, you know, escaped confinement or giant mummies that landed on, you know, and so he gets killed in one of these, you know, trying to stop one of these monsters. And so they're able to keep his brain alive, right? And they get the Deathlock what would you call it? An android? Was Deathlock?
Yeah, well, no, he's a cyborg.
Yeah, there you go. A cyborg. And
Cyborg is half human, half robot.
right, there you go. So they put his brain inside the Deathlock cyborg because he was the leader of this team, and they need that leadership to continue to fight these monster issues that they're having. And so, but he was engaged to this young hot chick that was part of the team, and now he's this ugly, you know, grotesque looking Deathlock, and she's like, yeah, I'm not sure if we should continue this relationship. Of course, he still loves her, and so he had this whole dynamic going on while they're hunting Kirby monsters. I thought it was brilliant, but of course, Marvel didn't think so, but they didn't think my Western Ghost Rider pitch was very good either.
I was about to say,
now we
you
have
just
Rachel
pitched a
Goff.
new Aaron comic book
That's
with
right.
a few changes as far as I'm concerned, man. I
Yeah,
say
well-
their loss.
Exactly. That's what I keep doing, is taking all these pitches that got rejected and turning them into my own IPs.
That's right.
And you know, so
Smart.
far so good.
I tried to pitch a Ghost Rider series to Marvel, but I wanted him to be like in one of those really big old black and white movie tricycles that are really tall.
With that
Was
big front wheel.
Was
Yeah.
this
The big
young
front
Ghost
wheel
Rider?
on flames, maybe chasing down Jack the Ripper or whatever, you know?
It could be, well, it could have been Ghost Rider 1893, right? That'd have been about
Yeah.
what, that period of time. So
Right.
just past the Western, but before, just prior to the Industrial Revolution. I like it.
Hmm.
You can see him popping a wheelie on one of those things. Like you get, you know, like do the Plug cover, but he's on the, you know, he's on the trike. I think you're onto something, Shane. Can you
Who
incorporate
came
that?
up with that bike, and what, like, who were they trying to kill? I've always wondered, whenever I see an image of one of those bikes, I go, somebody had an enemy. Because
Yeah,
that,
like,
I mean,
you have to, what was the point of it being that ginormous?
I don't
no
know.
reason.
Yeah.
Did they think because
It was the status. The bigger your wheels, the more money you had. It was like the
That's right,
status.
rims.
Yeah.
Even back then.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna Google it.
You got to wonder if maybe they thought,
Yeah.
well, if we have a bigger tire, we can get more speed or cover more distance with less effort. Maybe that's what they were thinking.
No, it'd take more effort to pedal it. Like, I mean, you have to physically.
Right. I
know
agree,
pedal
but maybe they didn't know that. The bike was a new thing. They were, you know, maybe they thought that and went, this isn't a great idea. But the ghostwriter thing, I think you're on.
Yeah, I think it's great. Marvel doesn't have a sense of humor. When you did this pitch with the Kirby monsters, was this when they were trying to do a bunch of Kirby monster books?
No, it's prior to that. They just would steal all my ideas, incorporate them into their own stuff.
Yeah.
I was once sitting in the office with can't remember the editor, Greg Wright, and just trying to get work or whatever. And people would come in with different problems because he was a group editor, and Bobby Chase came in and said, we're doing this Time magazine parody, but we can't. If we do it exactly the same, we might get sued. Blah blah blah. Right? And she had the mock-up with her. And I looked at it and she was like, well, here's the Time magazine. Here's the mock-up. What do you think? What can we do? And I just said, because Time magazine had that red border around it.
Yeah. I
said, change the color of the border and you guys will be fine. And there was a silence in the room. And they looked at me and went, yeah. And they walked out. And that's exactly what they did.
Oh, so the chat knows why. And I just Googled it. It was utilized one big wheel in the front so they could get up to speed.
That still doesn't make sense, though. A bigger wheel would be take longer to get up to speed.
Well, and so when they pedaled, it was easier to pedal.
What
was it? It was called the penny farthing, or hold on,
a penny farthing.
Penny farthing Ghost Rider.
The giant wheel with smaller pedal works. Big wheel, keep on. What was the other one?
Okay, there you go. Shane, they're basically saying your theory is wrong.
Our
that it
chat
actually is easier to pedal.
So smart. It's called the penny farthing bicycle. British engineering.
There you go. You always trust the British.
If this was such a great idea, why don't they have this bike today? It obviously
because they figured out gearing and stuff. I think that was before they had all the different size gears stuff. That's all I got.
No.
Yeah, I'm spent. That was all brain capacity I have for today.
Now everybody in the chat saying they had big wheels and they said those things rocked. So did you ever have a big wheel? I didn't have a big wheel. I never got a big wheel.
My brother did, and then we took it.
You stole his big wheel?
Well, it was 2 against 1. His twin sisters weren't very nice, and so we took his toys.
Yeah, you gotta have one of those.
It's a sad story.
So, did you go through wheels with it? Because we would brake so hard on the concrete, we would take the wheels down. Yeah. So it was bam, bam when you tried to ride the thing.
It was those hard plastic wheels, right? They just would tear up on asphalt.
And you go gravel. Kind of backwards, pedal it, and turn it. Yep. Yeah. Although, our poor brother really got the brunt of everything. And then growing up, I mean, we were known, we were pretty athletic and stuff, and so he had to go to the same high school that we had graduated from. It was always, you're Shelley and Kelly's little brother, and everybody felt bad for him.
And then the big wheel story would inevitably come up.
He kind of got over it a little bit.
Pity.
Years of therapy has helped. But yeah.
We'll see how he feels. He's coming to visit tomorrow, so we'll see how he feels about this.
Tuesday evening.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Today's Sunday, right? Okay.
Yeah, you'll see how he feels when he peels out of your driveway in one of your cars and doesn't come
well,
back.
He is my car.
Fishtails.
Yeah.
And
that's like for the big wheel written,
like I said, I haven't driven since July, I think. And so he's going to borrow my car and go visit people and stuff. But yeah.
Well, everybody, you know what? We've gone way past our normal broadcast time of 2.5 hours.
Wait, one more thing. Yeah, this is why I was quiet. I'm sorry I was quiet. I did something really quick. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
So cool.
It's not as cool as everybody else's, but I wanted to quickly get something in right there. Happy 60th. You're amazing. And thanks for having me on. Have a great evening.
Rainey,
thank you.
I will, if you want, I will put that in the gallery portion of the hardcover book.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I have to touch it up because it's
touch it up.
Whatever.
Yes.
Whatever you feel comfortable with it. Send it, and I will put it in the gallery
Thanks,
section of the
Rini.
hardcover. Thank you so much.
Of
That's really
course.
kind of you.
Of course.
Awesome.
I want to thank everybody that sent the super chats. You guys have been amazing.
Wow.
Shane, thank you so much. That was really kind of you. John Malin, of course, outdid you, but it was still yours
thought that
was
counts.
great.
You started the.
I'm going to take credit for John's money.
I think
he
you
wouldn't
should,
have done that
actually.
if I didn't initiate the first.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to apologize to everybody, even though we didn't have time to. I had regular bits scheduled like I always do on this show, but we just Shelley
I
did
felt
this
bad for about a
all
minute.
behind my back. I had no idea any of this was going to happen. And so thank you guys for showing up. Thanks everybody that showed up earlier. I really appreciate it. It was just what a great birthday. It's the best birthday I've had since
last birthday.
No, since probably the 40th. So it's been 20 years of mediocre birthdays until tonight. And
I don't feel bad about that at all.
I want to thank Shelley for that very much. And you guys
Well
for
done.
taking enough
Thank
time out of
you.
your schedule to come and do this.
Yeah,
It was just
so
really
nice.
a pleasant
And,
surprise, and I really appreciate it.
Dan Lawless helped
Okay.
Absolutely
as
right.
well. I
Shout out,
appreciate
Dan.
it.
A special
He
shout out.
kind of rallied the troops as well.
But thank you guys. And I remind everybody tomorrow night is Comicsgate Kings. Shane will be there late, of course. I'm sorry, Renee. I don't know why I do that. Renee will show up late, of course. I'll be on time. And so you guys have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your week.
Thanks,
be
Henry.
safe. And we will see you guys right here next time on Aaron Live. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Thanks. Bye, guys. So great.